Hello?
Yeah, I thought I'd inject a little intelligence to this conversation here.
That has no place on this show.
I know that.
Opie and Anthony, more stupidity on the way. 102.7 WNEW.
Ah, yes. It's Monday.
Yes, it is. Oh,
February 28th, 2000.
2 Grange. That's right. Pick your ass up. You know how it is. Monday. You're starting to drag, aren't you? Have fun this weekend. Work sucks. But that's what we're here for, right, Opie?
Correct, Anthony. Phone line 212-757-1027. The fax line 212-957-9639. So, Anthony, how was your weekend?
Fabulous, Opie. Fabulous. Had a very good weekend.
Yeah?
Stayed home pretty much.
I did absolutely nothing. I wanted to, walk around the streets of New York.
Well.
Yeah, right.
People were voicing their opinions.
They could suck my you-know-what. It sickened me to see how the protesters were treating the cops over the weekend.
Yeah.
Sickened me.
Yeah.
Getting in their face, trying to get a reaction from the cops and stuff. Spitting.
That's wonderful.
Trust me, the cops don't get paid enough to deal with your crap.
That's good.
Because you're so freaking upset.
I'll tell you one thing, though. It gave a whole weekend full of just some of the best sound bites on the news when they interviewed some of these people. Jesus Christ. This just gets started right away. I ain't seen nothing like it. I swear I heard somebody say that. I ain't seen nothing like it. I was roaring.
Damn Irish can't talk. Give me the post, man, because there's a picture of Oprah.
Were you going to say Oprah?
Oprah, see?
What's Oprah?
I was watching too much TV this weekend. No, not even Oprah. It's freaking Whoopi Goldberg getting in the cop's face. That picture really pisses me off right there on page 5 of the Post.
What's her problem?
Just trying to get a reaction out of the cops.
That's not Whoopi.
Of course it's not Whoopi, you ass. It looks like Whoopi. What are you, Rick? You're such a tool.
Rick is like, that's not Whoopi.
Duh, I know it's not Whoopi Goldberg. It looks just like Whoopi Goldberg. That picture pisses me off. I was infuriated on the train today when I saw that on page 5 of the Post.
If she wasn't so attractive in that picture, I'd be a little more upset with her. But what a looker.
Not every cop in New York City was at Wheeler Avenue for the Diallo shooting.
Yeah.
So why are you taking that on this guy?
Well, Opie, they're all just racist.
Racist? They had 4 jurors on the goddamn case. I'm sick of hearing this black and white racist crap.
Yeah. Well, now they want to get the Justice Department involved. What happened to double jeopardy? Not the Alex Trebek one, you know? Once you're tried for something, found not guilty,
well,
that's it.
They get around that with federal charges, Anthony.
And it only
That's a whole
pops up.
set of rules.
It only pops up on the race trials. Because if you remember, the Rodney King guys, the cops for the Rodney King thing, they didn't get convicted the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
But then they come around with this other thing. So if you're not satisfied with the first verdict, what? You totally throw the judicial system out the window and go for a second verdict?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Not supposed to happen that way.
I'll tell you one thing. The judicial system in this country absolutely blows. Absolutely blows.
Well, I kind of
on many different levels.
When a couple of times justice is served, it's refreshing, you know. And I don't mean justice is served because Diallo's dead. That was a tragic mistake of judgment, an accident, whatever the hell you want to call it. But justice is served when 4 guys that were just doing their job, albeit they made a mistake, but 4 guys doing their job don't go to prison. That's justice. That's all it is. The jurors themselves heard every piece of testimony, more than any of us heard, more than you read in the paper, more than the rhetoric out of Sharpton's mouth every day. They heard everything. And they came back and said that they didn't have a case. The prosecution didn't have a case.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. End of story.
And all those protesters, they're just convinced like the cops are going to get it off completely scot-free and no justice has been served. Tell you the truth, man, these cops and their lives
screwed.
Their lives are completely screwed at this point. They got like 10 cop cars each hanging out at their residence, You know, because they're scared S-less. Eventually they're going to be off the force, almost guaranteed.
Not only that,
if you look at any of the other cases that have happened in the past, these high-profile cases, they're always let go from the police department.
Early retirement.
Most of these guys are going to have to relocate to a completely new state. Their lives are completely screwed. Not as screwed as Diallo, I understand that, but you know, they're not going to go about their lives like nothing happened at this point.
Not only that, the courts aren't done with them. I'm sure there'll be some kind of a civil trial where they'll try to get money out of them for wrongful death. You know, it's far from over for these guys.
But it just sickens me, these people getting in the cops' faces over the weekend. Like every cop, you know, is in the wrong. They're convinced every cop is in the wrong now. Because they truly believe, you know, the cops did the wrong thing over there in Wheeler Avenue. Okay, I can understand that. But take it out at every freaking, you know, cop patrolling the streets of Manhattan? Because you're pissed?
Yeah.
God, I wish some of those cops freaking just took the barrel of their gun and slammed it over these people's heads.
The restraint is amazing on the cops' parts. Wouldn't you just want to run people over with your horse? Or take your nightstick out and just work someone's head over? You know how it is when you're being taunted verbally and you just have to stand there and you just want to punch someone in the face?
And your blood is just boiling inside?
Yeah.
Everyone has a breaking point.
Yeah.
I give the cops a lot of credit for not losing it over the weekend because I saw so much footage of the crap these guys had to put up with.
That's rough. Tough job.
Pisses me off.
Would you get a ticket this weekend you want to get at it?
No.
I'm kidding.
You know,
I'm kidding. Come on.
Nah, I'm being serious, man. That picture in the Post really set me off.
Yeah, let me...
You know, we have a lot of...
Who, Whoopi?
The Whoopi Goldberg picture on page 5. I know it's not Whoopi, you ass. Jesus. What happened to Whoopi, too? The Color Purple or whatever that stupid movie is. What is it? What movie is it? The Color Purple?
She was in that.
I know. She's gained a S-load of weight in the last few years. But look at that picture. That one right there really infuriates me today. Whoopi Goldberg. I didn't realize she had, you know, time away from Hollywood Squares to get into a cop's face.
Look at the cop. He's just like, gotta deal with this. With Whoopi.
All right, let's go to Gino. Gino, what's going on? First call of the day, man.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Love your show. Great job. Even though I'm pissed I couldn't get in Thursday night.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We're going to do something soon.
Yeah, no problem.
The Meadowlands.
Hey, speaking of which, the road show, you're obviously talking about Mulcahy's last Thursday in Wantagh.
Yeah.
We got some great, and I mean great footage up on the FoundryMusic.com website, the unofficial Opie and Anthony website.
I haven't had a chance to get on the computer yet.
Well, there's a bunch of lesbian video clips and stuff which are almost impossible to download at this time because everyone is just pounding it.
Yeah,
I'll
do it late at night.
Yeah, do it real late tonight, and you'll see what you missed. You're not going to believe the debauchery that was the road show.
Hey, isn't it amazing how much protesting you can do when you don't have a job to go to?
Jesus.
I mean, what's going on? I'm telling you something. If these people are so pissed off at the cops, whenever they want a drug dealer off in their corner, you know what? Let them call Al Sharp to Calvin Butts. See if they come and take care of these guys.
Calvin Butts talking over the weekend.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
A little bit.
I'm on the Cross Bronx.
All right, man. Well, thank you.
Hey, guys, take care. Love the show. Good job. Keep it up.
All right, cool. Later. Let's go to Tom. He's a cop. Tom, you're on NEW. What's up, man?
You guys are a voice of reason, you know? I'm tired of hearing all the garbage we've been hearing all weekend.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, man. And the big thing about the change of venue. Guess what? If they didn't get a change of venue, you think they would have sat a jury? I'm standing in front of a judge any day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. There's no way I was going to take a jury trial up in the Bronx.
Hell no.
What's also ridiculous is, listen, guys, this was tragic. No doubt about it. A guy lost his life.
I don't think anybody's debating that point.
These guys are walking around the rest of their lives, you know, thinking this through. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's...
One thing you want to do, listen, try to recruit them on the job, okay? And them meaning anybody that lives in the city of New York. Well, everybody on the job's outside the city now. We don't want to live here.
Right.
Okay? Hey, I got to be honest.
Yeah, it's true.
Listen, Every politician wants to spend.
Oh, there's my phone.
Tom, you're breaking up really bad.
Your phone is screwing up.
Okay, real quick.
Tom, call back. You broke up really bad. Let's go to Chris, another cop checking in. Chris, what's going on?
How's it going, guys?
Well, I'm on your side, man. I was pretty pissed off about how you guys were treated over the weekend.
You have no idea what it's like to be there on a Saturday afternoon and 100 people throwing wallets at you and shoot me.
Right.
Oh, is that what they were doing? Is that the gimmick?
Yeah, it was a nice little twist for my afternoon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so,
and you're there to protect them, pretty much, is what you're there for. You're there because if you guys aren't there, there might be a problem, and some of those people would be hurt.
Absolutely.
So you're there protecting them, yet you're getting razzed and taunted.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was a couple hours of taunting. It was really nice.
Great.
Well, Chris, I appreciate you guys being out there to protect us. That's for sure.
How do you blow off steam? You go home and smack the old lady around? What do you do?
No, I wouldn't say I'd go that far.
All right,
Chris. Thank you.
Support, guys.
All right, let's go to Bobby. Bobby, you're next on WNEW. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
I agree with Opie 100% with these black protesters.
Well, I didn't. Whoa, wait. Hold on. I saw plenty of white protesters doing the same crap to the cops over the weekend. Don't make this a black and white issue, please.
Well, when you look at it this way, whenever you see a white cop getting shot by black guys, they friggin' go nuts. But these black guys, they friggin' suck. They have nothing else better to do than protest about a guy getting shot.
There's a hell of a lot of white people doing the same thing, man. It wasn't just black protesters.
But it's ridiculous. They have nothing better else to do but protest. Go get a job.
All right. Well, I've noticed in the past when a black guy shoots a cop, a black or white cop, it doesn't matter. When a black guy shoots a cop, there isn't really an outrage or anything. It's almost accepted.
Right.
It's like, well, that's the job of the police, and unfortunately this poor lad that shot the officer had to deal with things as he was growing up, and there's excuses, one after the other.
Yeah,
Excuses.
All right, the guy's dead. Over and done with. Go do something else. Go protest something different. Get a job. Go smoke some crack. Go drink some 40s on the corner.
Jesus.
All right, thank you, Bobby.
All right, guys.
Jesus Christ. Man, it's so hard to just have an intelligent conversation.
We like to
sometimes.
get a little intelligence on the show every once in a while.
Barely.
John, you're a cop. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
I'm hearing a lot about how the community is misunderstood out there, and they're afraid, and they think nobody understands them, and the police don't understand them. I tell you what, welcome to the life of a cop. Nobody understands anything. You know what? I'll tell you what, I don't understand what it's like to grow up in the Bronx. But they don't understand what it's like to go out there and do what we do either.
That's a good analogy you're making, because you guys go out there, and what you're saying is the same thing they're saying. You don't know if somebody's going to shoot you at any given moment.
I tell you what, I have a younger brother, and if he was in the place of Amadou Diallo, man, I'd have a few questions myself. But,
absolutely.
And I'm not making light of it, but
that's why when you put it on a personal level like that, you put it on a personal level where, okay, what happens if that was your brother or your son? Well, yeah, you're going to be pissed. You're going to react to it different because it's personally affecting you.
Sure.
But for everyone else, for society, when you take yourself out of the picture and look at it with an open mind, you realize, all right, yeah, there were some mistakes made, and tragically a guy's dead, but you don't put 4 guys in prison for it, and
right.
the jury saw that.
It's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's stick to the issue, stick to the facts. Because I tell you what, the first time I don't stick to the facts, I'm on the carpet. My God.
Right.
What a nightmare. And, you just brought up a real good point about how, white or black cop gets shot down in the street.
Where's the outrage when a cop gets shot?
There's no march.
No.
How come you're not out marching, in Indiana, where that kid was just dragged to death by the guy who carjacked his mother's car?
Yeah.
I guarantee they're partying behind closed doors when one of you guys go down.
I can guarantee you that, too. But you know what? I'll tell you this. You can't say that because being honest is just, politically incorrect.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be honest.
You're right, man.
I tell you. And, Jesus, 4 white cops in the car. Let's put some more black cops in the community out there. Let me tell you something about the street crime unit. They're the up-and-coming go-getters. Those are the guys that are working real hard out there, doing the job in and out, and putting up big numbers, I'm sorry if there's not a whole load of black guys out there doing that, being put into the street crime unit.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason how come they don't shoot down white kids in the street? You know, I live in a white neighborhood. I never see street crime guys in my neighborhood. There's no guns and drugs in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, but, you know, they're put where it's necessary.
Right.
You know? Mm-hmm. And nobody seems to understand it. This is just a big conspiracy.
And why are broke people carrying around wallets?
Oh, my God.
You got to have some idea in something, you know. You got to carry it over, I guess.
Got to keep a little comedy in the show.
I got a little too serious for it.
I was looking at all the news footage over the weekend. I'm like, man, it doesn't look like they have a dollar between them, and they all have wallets.
Well, there's a bunch of benefits cards and welfare cards. They got to carry something.
Oh, my God.
I got to tell you.
All right, John.
Take care, guys. Hey, thanks
Take
for the
it
support,
easy, man.
Take care.
Opie, I am outraged.
Broke people that have wallets. That's funny.
Too much.
I didn't say white or black. I said broke people.
Of course you did. I heard you.
Shut up.
That's what I'm saying. No, you said broke people. That's all.
Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up, O&A?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to tell you, the rumors online about the WWF coming to your place in like 10 minutes, there's so many rumors that Vince McMahon's going to ask you to come to Raw tonight. So many. I want to so many wrestling sites. Every wrestling site has a rumor that you're coming to Raw tonight.
Well, we have been invited to Raw tonight. We have been invited to sit behind the announce table.
No, I mean, it's like you're going to be in the ring, they want you there, in there.
Oh, yeah, right.
What are they insane?
I'm not going to do like Ben Stiller did and get in the ring and look all awkward and stupid.
Have them, beating you up and stuff.
If they want to give me, that...
Opie's cursing.
Hold on. If they want to give me that, fire cannon thing.
The flamethrower that X-Pac used?
Yeah, on Kane. On Kane. I'll shoot that.
Opie.
I'll shoot that tonight.
Opie.
Huh?
What if they let you come, though? Would you do it?
Get in the ring?
What are we going to do in the ring?
Yeah, we look silly.
Oh, no.
Did
you watch pay-per-view yesterday?
Honestly, I did, yes.
I was so
It's
bad.
the first one I've checked out in a long, long time.
It sucked, right?
Well, the Mankind thing was out there.
Yeah, I know.
The fall he took at the end of that match is just unbelievable. So.
Oh, and Anthony.
Yes.
Anthony, the game, The Sims that you've been talking about.
Yeah.
They're making a game for. I sent it in the instant feedback. They're making a game for Dreamcast in Japan where you play as God and you got to make sure this kid says his prayers and does his homework and stuff.
Oh, really?
I wanted to tell you about that.
All right. Well, thanks, Mike.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess the WWF has a huge surprise for us at 2:30. It's just about 2:30, so we're waiting for that to happen. They're upstairs? All right, this would be a good time to take a break then.
What? Oh, you do?
Well, tell us.
Yeah, you got to tell us.
Huh?
Say it now.
Yeah.
Ivory.
Ivory's the big surprise?
What?
Ah, God. Are you serious? All right, let's take a break. We'll be back.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, Opie, wow. Boo-boo-boo.
More stupidity on the way.
1027 WNEW. Dudes with Tudes.
So I think every time we open our mouths, we're pissing someone off.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. We're out of control. We're so lucky.
All right, knock it off. 1027 WNEW.
Booyah. Booyah.
All right.
1027 WNEW. It's the O&A show.
What the hell's going on here?
I don't know. They're putting newspaper over the door of the studio.
This is Rick doing something wacky.
The WWF has a surprise for us. We believe it's going to be Ivory.
That's what Rick said. He came down and said Ivory. But why is he putting newspaper over the windows? Huh?
I don't know. There's a bunch of people in the hall, though, so I don't think it's Ivory. No offense to Ivory.
No offense to Ivory, but when you're hearing huge WWF superstar, and we've had the likes of The Rock in here. We've spoken to Vince McMahon himself, Shane, and then the WWF presents us with a huge superstar. You know, we all like Ivory and stuff. But
I hope it's Moolah. If it's Moolah, I'm going to make out with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about we put her on the rotisserie and play cards on her back?
Or Mae Young. You think Mae Young would show us her fun bags?
I think so.
Are we ready, Rick?
All
right, they're going to open up the door now.
All right. Here we go. And... Hey, guys. Hey, what's up? Wow. It must be a photographer.
You don't
come on.
Hey! Come on. Ivory? Look at you. It is you.
Wow, you're shorter than I thought.
Now we feel bad.
You're going to beat me up now, are you?
No, we won't beat you
I think you could kick my ass. Here, grab that mic, man, so everyone could hear you.
Hey, listen.
Wow, you're beautiful.
Do you want any earphones or anything for this?
Yeah, you get
Ivory headphones.
Hey, guys, I've got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're bringing the surprise.
Yeah.
I thought you were the surprise.
Now,
she's a messenger.
I'm gonna like bring it up in levels.
Okay.
First of all, you know you're coming to MSG tonight.
Yes.
The show.
Yes.
And we got you all set up. Things are under your names. What is it, Window 5 or whatever we'll call.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now everybody's going to go there and say they're Opie and Anthony.
And I don't have ID that says I'm Opie. We're screwed.
Okay, then I said I'm going to bring this up. Save the best for last.
Okay.
Can I be your manager tonight?
Sure, but I don't know if I'm doing anything. We don't know till we get there.
Yeah.
That's why this job is so darned surprising. I got the full spread, the latest Raw magazine of China.
Opie's favorite.
Let me see.
She has slid out of her leather and put on some lycra.
So you can tell that she doesn't have a schlong?
Oh, come on.
Opie, that old
You're going to bite your tongue when you open up those centerfold pictures.
No,
she's looking hot.
Ivory, I'll be honest, I'd rather see you in a centerfold spread.
Well, you're going to see quite a few of us in some centerfolds coming up because we all just got back from the Caribbean.
You guys did a photo shoot, I heard.
Yeah, we did a photo shoot. It was beautiful stuff. I've seen some of it. It's great.
Wow, she doesn't have a schlong.
No, she doesn't have a schlong.
You're a pisser, man.
She's 100% woman.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people are into China. I'm not into China. I'm into Ivory.
To each his own, you know.
I'm into the Ivory.
That's a great thing about our show. There's somebody for everybody.
Actually, I like BB.
You do? Well, you have
just because she's got big boobs.
Right, well, I figured. Perfect! Now, listen, guys, here we go. The lead up to the big final surprise.
Yeah. Right.
This is your official WrestleMania magazine.
Yes.
Everybody's past WrestleMania gigs are covered in there, plus all the superstars, current WWF superstars that'll be at WrestleMania.
Right.
And you guys are going.
What? To WrestleMania?
I got you tickets here. Not just to the event, baby. You got free airfare. You got transportation. All you got to do is pack a bag. You got a fancy hotel for a couple nights. You're going to all the parties with the superstars. And you get to bring little Rick, your jabroni, with you. See? So there you go, Rick. There's your show.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Opie.
I must say, that's very cool.
Opie and Anthony.
Wow, look at this.
Thank you so much.
And I'm telling you, it's like covered. All you got to do is bring some slick leather, a nice leather jacket.
Where's WrestleMania again?
It's in Anaheim.
That's right.
Which
Anaheim.
Of course,
we're going to California.
Yeah,
going to Cali.
This isn't like a trick. Are we going to get to the airport?
No. No way. You have to fill out your pertinent information.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, Ivory, you just made my day.
Isn't that awesome?
Cordially invites, yes, me and a guest to an all-expense-paid trip for two to attend WrestleMania 2000.
Oh, baby.
You rock.
You
and it's going inside. You're going to be at the Hilton over there.
Oh.
And, of course, we're all going to be there for like about 5 days. So there's all these parties going on and big events.
So we could, like, hang out with you guys?
Hang out. And, of course, we'll get out of Anaheim a few nights and go into L.A. and do some trashing over there, right?
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Wow, now that's pretty good.
See?
That's coming to the table.
Man.
That's coming to the table.
And
what can we say at this point?
And let me tell you who set this up is the McMahon family.
Yeah.
This is coming straight from the McMahons.
Now, where is Vince?
Where's Vince been?
He's been on our show a bunch of times.
Oh, great. Yeah.
We love Vince.
He'll be over at the Garden tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always busy. That man is a genius.
Is he going to be in front of the cameras again?
Is he coming out?
No, because, Stephanie's running the show now.
I know. That Triple H, God, I want to smack him in the head.
We're getting sick of the Stephanie angle. Vince has got to come back. Shane was on the pay-per-view last night. I'm very happy about that. But Vince needs to get back in front of the camera.
Isn't Shane a great wrestler and a great performer? That guy has energy like there's no tomorrow.
When he walks out and makes that face like he just smelt a bad fart.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, it is good. Entertaining.
I think a lot of the fans are waiting for somebody to bump off the little brat Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the Stephanie storyline.
Yeah. Well,
we need to move on. It was good for the first few months.
And she's doing like tour de force on that little bratty girl number because she's the sweetest thing. You guys, I'm sure, have met her.
Oh, yeah?
She's the sweetest girl. Yeah, honest.
We haven't met Steph.
No, we haven't met her yet.
We haven't met Steph.
Well, you got to meet Steph.
Maybe we'll get her in the hotel room in Anaheim.
Oh, baby.
Come on.
Are you feeling naughty or nice?
Wow, a lot of our listeners are saying we're weak for talking to you guys today. We were really pissed off at the WWF.
Yeah, we had some issues.
Yes, I heard.
But
I got all the skinny in the limo.
But hell, it doesn't take us more than a free trip to get back in our good graces. Hey, we're whores. What can we say?
Right.
Just like anyone else. Would you like to talk to some of our listeners?
You know what? Let me tell you. If you guys weren't so passionate, you wouldn't have such a great listening audience.
Yes.
So you have all the permission in the world to get pissed off. When you feel pissed off and let the world know about it.
Well, I'm not as pissed at the WWF restaurant thing anymore because since then we've pulled it on our listeners twice. With our appearances. To be quite truthful.
I know. And things like that happen. They do, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure we'll have some other great moments over there with the superstars in a little more controlled environment that'll be more intimate in person.
They're trying to get something together for us and our listeners at the restaurants.
Great.
That'd be cool. See what happens
right
with
on.
that. But, wow, this is a huge
That is a
surprise.
great gift. Fantastic.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're very happy with that. Rick, are you surprised?
I'm surprised. Can you make a muscle?
Do you have a date?
Please?
Yeah.
Rick loves muscle chicks.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Damn, that's
You
good.
told me
she's hard as a rock.
What do you do? How much working out do you do a day?
Well, I don't work out as much as I used to.
No?
No, we used to be in the gym like 6 days a week. Those big 3-hour workouts, you know. You hang out all the time. You know, you're just strong, into being strong. Now, of course, you know, since you got to look great for television, you just eat really good. I eat a lot of fish and vegetables, and then you hit the gym, do a little cardio, you know.
Ivory, I got to say,
chase some sweaty boys backstage, and boom, you're in shape.
You have some of the best raps on the WWF. You make me laugh so freaking hard.
We have
That's
fun,
the
don't
truth.
we?
That is the truth.
You
got a great rap going.
The
best thing that happened was having Sable leave.
Yeah.
It gave you a chance to shine.
Well, that was a little bit of I call her like a hair clog in the drain. I mean, Sable did a great job, you know, for the time she was around.
She had no personality. She couldn't act worth a lick.
Hey, give her the mic skills, though.
Do you boys want to say the grind?
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Enough of the fans did. Enough of the fans were satisfied with the grind.
I guess.
It you know, took its course, but then, see, at the WWF, we have such talented athletes and performers that, and I think the reason why we have such a fan base is because everything escalates at the WWF. Everything. I mean, you know, a guy can flip and fly and have great moves, but boy, he better have something next month that's out of this world.
Of course.
Whether it's a change in attitude, a change in look, you know, a trimmed out body or, you know, muscled out or, you know, whatever. So the angles have to change, and that's what's helpful with the great storylines that McMahon and, you know, Triple H, he puts his 2 cents into. He's really
funny.
creative.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he is such a great element in our show. He's a hard worker. And the guy is probably, the most hated guy on television today.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, it really takes a lot of gumption to be a hated guy when you work your butt off to do it.
Right.
I mean, I had to get used to that as a bad guy, you know, going out there and, you know, what does a bad guy do? You mouth off, and then you get your butt kicked for it, right?
You make people laugh, though, man.
And then
They're
what do you
laughing
do? You work so hard to make the other guy look great, like a hero, a heroine, and then you run out of the audience and went, Ivory, you suck! And that's your payoff. Big payoff.
Now, let me ask you
something. Talk about ego problems,
when,
you know?
When you're slamming down Mae Young or Moolah.
It's weird, let me tell you.
Is it? Because I've seen you deal out some major league abuse to these old bags.
You know, they beg for it. I'm telling you, you guys.
They beg for it.
You come back in the locker room, you know, Mae Young's always bleeding somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. One night she wet her pants, and the camera guy caught it. But can I tell you, they're all, even with the guys, when the hardcore Hollies out there slamming Mae Young down, and she'll say, "Oh God, honey, I hardly felt you." You gotta lay it in, honey.
And of course,
they're so wild.
Of course, when she showed her cans.
Her cans.
Oh my God! Whatever the hell that was.
And you like the way they kind of fuzz it out, but not really.
No, I don't know. Now, we know something? I don't even think that was fuzzed out. I think that was just the way her boobs looked.
It was bad. That was wild. Well, they are troopers, and early January they said that Mae and Moolah have been wrestling for 7 decades now.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
They're in their upper 70s, right?
Yeah.
Man.
man. And just getting, like, railed over the ropes onto the floor.
I know.
It's amazing.
It was so weird when, when they first came on, and then I had the angle with them. And, God, night after night, okay, they're beating me up all the time, right? Because Ivory always gets your butt kicked. But when you finally rear back and you're going to nail, in WWF, you don't punch once, you punch 100 times fast. And you're railing your fist through this old grandma's face. And I'm telling you, there's, your conscience is screaming loud. Like, what the hell are you doing? You've gone too far. Stop.
Oh, man. It's the best storyline, though.
Man, it was wild.
Hilarious.
What were you doing before you hooked up with WWF?
Well, I was doing, I live out in Los Angeles. I just moved out of the rat race, though.
Mm-hmm.
I moved like January 15th, and I've been there all of 3 days.
All right, we can stay at your house.
Yeah.
Cool. We're coming over. We're coming to Ivory's house.
I left L.A., and I can't quite get away from L.A. because all the promotions are there, and, flights, you just end up there, hell, send me to L.A., it'll be easier. I know what to do there. There's a lot to do. But I was doing some stunt work over at Universal Studios,
Oh, yeah?
I was a low girl on the totem pole, but you learn a lot of new tricks. Like, I'm fully trained in a bullwhip.
Were you in that show?
And look out, here comes Slick Willie riding into town.
Were you on the Wild West show thing?
Yes, I was.
Was that really?
It's so funny about that show because there's two shows. There's the heroine over at the Waterworld show where she's like the big.
I've seen that one. We saw that one.
Yeah, that's a real fun one.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
a lot of fire in that one.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Tons of pyro. It was really fun. And then we had the Wild West show where the character that the girl plays is this Ma Hopper, where she's this old, farmer lady, right? And she's got these 3 grown sons, and and I kept saying, hey, come on, I don't fit this part. I can't. I'm really finding this to be a stretch. And everybody at work would just say, Lisa, just be yourself. You are Ma Hopper. And it's like, you don't see yourself being like that? That's when you have to trust people and just go with the flow.
Right on.
So,
hey, a lot of people wanted to say hi to you, so can we take a quick break? And then we'll be back with Ivory from the WWF. Stay there.
All right, here comes. Anthony is evil, but Opie's worse than Hitler.
We're off to a flying start here on the Opie and Cruel and Inhuman show.
1027 WNEW.
Opie. I'm all for violence sometimes.
Anthony. Hey, you guys are a bunch of pussies.
God, I want to punch you in the face.
That'll leave a bruise.
1027 WNEW.
All right, we're back. Huge surprise today on the radio show.
Wow.
We have Ivory in the studio from the WWF.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And she just, gave us a trip to WrestleMania, Anthony.
Yeah.
Wow, you and
That's
me.
huge.
You and your date.
That is very huge. And we thank you. Thank Vince for
And we'll have a great time because we'll be able to party together and see what goes down at WrestleMania 16.
I can't
WrestleMania
wait.
16, can you believe it?
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Seems like yesterday the Hulkster was body slamming Andre the Giant. Wasn't that the first one or the second one?
I think that was the first one.
Was it the first one?
You guys will probably have a great time flipping through the WrestleMania magazine because it covers all the past WrestleManias. In fact, you'll probably find that one right in there. I think I passed it on the way over here.
Yeah, there's the first one. Hulk, Mr. T.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, my God. I haven't thought of him in years.
And a very young, goofy-looking Vince.
Oh, that's Shane. All right, let's go to the phones. Everyone wants to talk to Ivory. If you have a question, 212-757-1027. Let's start with Mark. Mark, what's going on today?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Mark.
Ivory, I hear that Tori might do Penthouse. Is there any truth to it?
Yeah, there's some rumor to that.
I mean, I'm sure she might be a sweet girl, but the girl's built like Lex Luger. I'd like to see you and that girl Lita.
Oh, baby. Well, you know what? I think that actually this is something that Tori's been working on with Penthouse for, before WWF days.
Really?
So now it's kind of come full term, and I think they're just kind of waiting for the right time because, now that we're doing SmackDown for network television, golly, we can't even wear G-strings anymore out there.
I don't know.
So
I like how
They got to time it right so that it doesn't.
At least you guys are showing the flesh on the pay-per-views.
I like how you tamed it down for like a week.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
I know,
it's like, no, we're going to tame it down. We got to get the sponsors back and stuff. Taming it down.
Right. It's just a lot of attention to the censorships right now. But we're going to do it whatever we do.
A week later, I'm still seeing panty shots when the hose get in the ring.
Oh yeah. Now there's some talk of getting permanent hose.
Perma-hose, really?
Perma-hose, yeah.
Really?
And I think the magic of the hose is that they are what they are.
Well,
yeah.
And they change from town to town.
Where do they get them? Let me just ask you. Gee.
You want to see picture perfect hose, or you want to see the ones that falling over themselves, falling out of themselves. They're beautiful. They're sloppy. That's what a hose is all about.
Yeah, but some of them are just downright scary, Ivory. Come on. The L.A. hose are cool. The Chicago hose.
When you walk into some of those bars that I'm sure they get the hose from in every town, you never know what you're going to get, and that's how it should be.
Imagine for these local girls. You know what a thrill that is. The WWF coming through town, and maybe I'll get to be a hoe tonight.
They strut their stuff. They think they're all that, and I'm at home going, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
This is
That's
just
the beauty
a train
of it.
wreck.
It's real.
I like the ones that just lift the leg up to get over that rope, and the camera is right down there. It's
there.
like, oh, my God. Oh, she had a salad for lunch.
And, I know in Los Angeles, when we have, when you drive down Sunset Boulevard, actually it's Santa Monica Boulevard, and you see those perfect-looking hose, the perfect hose, that's a guy. So who wants a perfect toe? That you got to be in question about.
Right. You want to be
sloppy,
sure.
feminine,
the skank hose.
All in all, skank hose.
We call them skank hose.
Skank hose.
Eddie, what's up?
I want to ask Ivory something. Ivory, every time you wrestle, you come down with a purple scarf.
What's up with the purple scarf?
What's up with the scarf?
Well, I'm waiting to find out.
Oh.
You know what's funny about when you're in a cast full of 50 awesome people, there's got to be one thing that you do all the time. And then, you can explain it later. That's what I figured.
They'll write it in eventually.
You know what I mean? That's what I figured. Right. And I would love to start choking people out with it. I think that what I want us to do is start merchandising those so that the little kids can buy them. And then in the audience, what you could do is use the ivory scarf to strangle the guy with the big sign sitting in front of you.
That's the most frustrating thing about those signs.
Yeah,
you go to an event and you can't see crap.
You know what it is? At the event, it's a pain in the ass, but watching on TV, it's great. Some of the signs make you laugh. Which one is caught? Has there been one that caught your eye that you just laughed your ass off?
There was one that I loved. It said, I think the guy's still out there somewhere. He says, I showered with Ivory.
That's pretty good.
So I'm trying to make a T-shirt out of it. I think that'd be great.
The other one that's pretty good.
You put on their hand wash only.
The other one that's pretty good.
Warm soapy water, lay flat to dry.
I'd rather be in China is one of my faves, too.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty funny. All right, let's go to...
and, of course, Jericho is gay is always a favorite.
Yeah, Y2 gay.
Y2 gay, yeah.
John, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Ivory, you are the most beautiful wrestler in the WWF.
I got to tell you, she looks 20,000 times better in person than on television.
She sounds
Gotta
great.
give it to you.
She's gorgeous.
We'll have to meet up someday at the entertainment.
Are they ever you gonna come back and start wrestling again?
Yeah, actually, you know what? If you can stay up real late at night,
yes.
Tune into our other shows, Jacked and Metal. We have
I watch them all the time.
Yeah, and Jackie and I have been doing a lot of work wrestling, for that belt. So we've been kind of doing those little half-hour shows here and there. And it's always a great opportunity to get in there and fight.
Yeah.
Although the other night I got a chance to see we were kind of out there wrestling, kind of setting up for the Dudleys to come in and, they get off on slamming the girls through tables, right? So they earlier in Sunday Night Heat, they came out and they wanted to do one of the hoes. And, I think they got distracted or something. They got chased off. Then Jackie and I went out there, we started a big match. And they come out, break in, and they were going to slam Jackie through a table, but the Hardys came and saved us. So, we're loving getting to a chance to actually fight around the championship again so that we can bring in some new fighters. We've got plenty of new girls.
Yeah, they got
They're
that.
all waiting in the wings.
That new girl that's coming out now with the guy from
the Mexican guy?
The Mexican guy.
Right, we have
that can't speak English?
Right, Lita and Rios.
Yeah, Lita.
Yeah, those two are unbelievable.
And Lita is fabulous. She's a woman that she sought out to be a wrestler. I mean, she grew up next to the Hardys. She's real good friends with the Hardys.
I can tell because they all have the same acrobatic moves.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love seeing people wind up at the WWF, especially in the women's division, who are women who sought out to go after this job and this profession. Not just ones that show up for the attention or something,
Yeah.
But they're actually there to contribute something to the entertainment package. So, it's great to see her. We've got also another girl from Los Angeles, Karn Maurer, and she's a stunt girl, full-on stunt girl, and she's also a contact fighter. So we have to teach her how to not to kill us in there. So she's up and coming, and then we've got Trish Stratus from Toronto, who you hear on the radio, and she's really into wrestling. So she's been training. Now, she's a fitness kind of model girl, but she's also an athlete, so I think she can pull it off, you know? You can't learn how to wrestle overnight, but certainly you can take a few bumps and, get our crowd excited.
What Sable did well.
Yeah. And then hopefully we'll see Luna back in the action too. I'm hoping that she's out for a little while, but not for a long while.
I was just reading on one of the websites they released her.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of Luna's MO, isn't it? I mean, here today, gone tomorrow, back to the next day.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm hoping that we see more of her.
Eddie, what's going on? You got a question for Ivory?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Ivory, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When is your next match with China, and are you afraid of her?
Oh, baby, that girl's 3 times my size. You can bet I'm afraid of that girl.
Yeah, but you can take care of her, right?
Yeah, I can snotty mouth her down.
You can kick her in her mouth.
Yeah, baby. No,
beautiful.
You know what, I'm telling you, that was a really fun night. Being in the ring. Whenever you get a chance to be in the ring with someone new, it's great to look them in the eyes out there with all the fanfare happening and excitement.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm telling you, man, I looked up at her, and as afraid of her as I was going, gosh, she's kind of hot looking. It's like.
Did you want to bump donuts with her?
No, it's like being in the ring with like a action figure that came to life.
Right.
Especially with that big gun she's blowing off now.
Anyone in
true life action figure?
Anyone in your life? Speaking of that.
Well, I have a special somebody, but I think he hates me because I'm never home.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing.
Having too much fun on the road.
I'm telling you, he says, yeah. Well, you call me late at night when I can't talk, and after you've had all your fun all day long.
You call me when you're really hammered.
What is our fun? But getting in the next town, you know what I mean? Getting in the gym, getting in the next arena, eating some yucky catered meal, and putting your boots on and going out there and figuring it out. So,
I don't know. When I watch you like coming down the ramp and you're just full of pee and vinegar and you're screaming and your arms are flailing, all I'm thinking is, the poor guy that you must live with. Like, if he didn't do something or you're angry at him, and it's just you see that face coming at you.
You know what? It's true.
Yeah?
It's very true. That's why I got to be nice to this
one.
Because I don't think I'll be able to find another one to tolerate me. Really. I'm a handful.
Imagine that. That'd be greatness, man.
Hey, Ivory,
it is. I can guarantee you that.
Get her up there and then get her all pissed off.
Oh, yeah. And especially with an athletic one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Let's go to John. John, you got a question for Ivory?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Ivory?
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, really.
I just wanted to know, how is X-Pac in the back? Because, he's my hero and stuff.
Oh, he's a great guy, man. He's a super family, and he's very quiet, He saves it up for the ring, that's for sure.
Yeah, like X-Pac is my hero and stuff.
I love the kids. They're fun.
Yeah, he is a great guy, and he's very humble. He's really nice and gentlemanlike towards everybody. As far as I know.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
You ever, now there are a lot of kids in the audience, and we could give two craps, but you ever look out when you're wearing like a G-string and barely a top and think, oh, my God, I'm looking at a 10-year-old looking at me?
No.
No?
I think any embarrassing moment I've had in my underwear, it's just the same as being in a bikini on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, it plays different because you're all supposedly humiliated, that your clothes have been ripped off your back. But, in our show, we call it the money shot. And if you want to be on next week, you'll give them the money shot.
Oh, wow. And you want to show off the body. You've been working on it so hard, right?
Well,
and they rip off the gowns
I'm
and
fine
stuff.
with people seeing my body as long as there's a reason behind it and there's some action involved and we can make it fun, you know?
Mario, you got a question for Ivory?
I have a couple if you don't mind.
Sure, hit it.
How you doing, Ivory?
Pretty good.
Do you have a wrestling background like your family, like a lot of people in the business do?
Oh, yeah. Here's my wrestling background. We got 2 older brothers and an older sister. We used to clear out the furniture in the living room like probably most American kids. And it was the excuse. Yeah, we would wear those big old brief underwears, no tops. And then we'd have tag team wrestling. Yeah.
Want to reenact that?
Listen, jabroni. But we actually have little kid pictures of us doing this where we clear the furniture out. And it was just an excuse for my brothers to kick our butts, Right. We got mugged so much. I was the youngest in our family.
Yeah.
And it was the old, all the high school friends would come over and my brothers would go, they get real cool all of a sudden. Hey, Lisa, give me some milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you weren't back by the count of 10, boom.
Done.
You're crying, Mom!
I did that to my younger brother.
That's pretty good, yeah. I had a younger sister.
And I recommend that. I recommend that to all young families because you come out normal if you get mugged early on.
A couple times.
Of course,
You have another question, Mario?
After a while, you can't touch him in certain spots, and there goes the wrestling.
Yeah, there it goes.
With the sister. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, I just touched you. Ooh, get away from me.
Ivory, I'm a little upset with you from that pay-per-view that time when you were wrestling in the pool. You couldn't get BB's pop off.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we were all hoping you were going to get that off.
Man.
Was that part of the plan?
I tell you, I give it up for you guys, because those bra hooks they're tricky. Remember?
Was that part of the plan and it just didn't work?
Well, if it came off, it came off. If it did, it didn't. It's a tease, baby. That's what it's all about.
What was there, like 10 snaps on that thing?
Really?
On the back of that bra?
High tension line.
You almost didn't have to undo it because you're spilling out the top of it anyway.
Yeah.
But we had another moment where I think it was SummerSlam, and Tori and I had a match, and then, the high spot, of course, was the end when, why does Ivory have to take everyone's clothes off? I don't know. I'm always mad about something, and I got to take everyone's clothes off. I don't get it.
Taking off Mae Young.
How's that looked into?
So I'm out there trying to jimmy the top of Tori, to get it going, and then here comes Luna racing down the ramp to, get me. And for the life of me, I couldn't get that thing undone until the last second. Last second, you run out before Luna gets you. But, man, those hooks are tricky. I think they ought to switch to Velcro.
Velcro, yeah.
Is Undertaker coming back?
Yeah, we can't wait to see him.
Soon, hopefully?
He got that injury, and then he was healed. He was getting healthy. He was back in the gym, working out, getting strong, tore a pec muscle.
Dang,
baby.
He had, like, a groin injury or something?
So, and thank goodness he was able to take some time, breaking the storyline and all, to go out and get fresh and get healed.
Right.
So
is he back soon? You don't have to tell us exactly.
I hope so, because we all miss him. We miss Stone Cold a lot.
Yeah, of course.
We're missing Val. Val's out with a little neck twinge, and
I thought he was just filming some more porno.
Yeah, right.
I got to tell you, when he comes through the jumbotron and that tape that plays when he comes, is the funniest damn thing with the drill really going into the metal and the smokestacks billowing, the lily blooming, and he comes up behind a bush just wearing an army helmet. God damn, is he a pisser?
It's perfect.
Let's go to Pete. Pete, you're next with Ivory. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Ivory? I just think you're very sexy. I also wanted to ask you a question. Listen, how is it that you guys stay in such tip-top shape and, you don't really get hurt?
You know what? Well, everybody gets hurt. It's, first of all you got to do to stay in shape is, watch yourself on television. If you see the buns jiggling, you go, oh, my God.
Every time I watch these matches, I just go crazy. I'm like, oh, my God, I can't believe you guys don't get hurt.
They
I know
hurt
it's
all
all
the time.
entertainment, but it looks so real.
And Hardcore Holly, how ripped he is. And that guy, he wakes up like 2-3 times in the middle of the night to eat.
Get out of here.
And he is so strict with his dieting and his workout plan. He's always the first guy in the gym in the morning. But the other night at a house show in Little Rock, he was wrestling with Rikishi, and an elbow hit him in the ribs, torn cartilage.
Ouch.
That guy is so hard and strung tight that, once in a while those guys, spring goes sprung.
All right.
Okay, but
sorry, I hung up on you by accident.
Oh, sorry.
Who's on the line?
Right now?
Yeah, what's your name, bro?
Luciano.
Luciano, you got a question for Ivory?
Yeah, I want to know if she has a triangle or a mohawk.
I have a mohawk.
We should have played Guess What's in Ivory's Pants.
Especially after that Caribbean photo shoot. You couldn't afford to have much down there because we didn't wear much.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to be hanging out the sides. That's true. Look at now, I'm averting my eyes.
You gotta wax that beaver good.
She likes to play. I like that. Joe, what's going on?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good. You got a question for Ivory?
Yeah. Was she involved in that glow wrestling?
Oh, yeah. I was Tina Ferrari, baby.
Okay.
I was the champion.
Tina Ferrari.
Tina Ferrari. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I got one more question for you.
Yeah, hit it.
Are you going to introduce her to the map of Hawaii?
What's that one? I don't get that one.
Well, we'll explain that to her.
Okay.
And Will, I guess.
The map of Hawaii.
Jay Moore, actor.
Yeah.
The actor.
He's a good friend of the
show. So he come up with a funny line about, I guess, Jeez, and how to put this? Like a guy in the ultimate throes of passion, ready to
release.
Very good. Release, and leaving what would appear to be a map of Hawaii on a girl's back.
Oh, my God. What a stretch, huh? Jeez Louise.
But goddamn, we were laughing our asses off when he first said that.
Because you're taking your time. You're hanging on every word.
Well,
map of Hawaii.
A map of Hawaii.
We're trying to be polite.
Yeah.
We're not polite often on the show, so you should appreciate that. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
She'll kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, what do you got for Ivory?
I just want to ask you if Cactus Jack, is he really retiring? Because, he loses these matches, but he's going to retire and he comes back.
Hey, if Michael Jordan can keep coming back, so can Cactus Jack.
Because, he's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Me too, and I hope we don't lose him. I mean, I know that he's had certainly a long, extensive career. He's done just about everything under the sun. And he's got a family to attend to, but, God, we're going to miss him if this is it.
Mm-hmm. I know, you guys are losing everybody. You had Austin, Undertaker, Cactus Jack.
Well, Austin's just, he can't wait to get back.
He's coming back. Undertaker's coming back.
Those guys will be back. Yeah, we can't wait to see Steve back. And, these guys, too, they act as kind of pinnacles in the company. Yeah. And in the locker room. We have a lot of big personalities, a lot of charismatic people. So you have to have certain balances, and certain leaders tend to offer that balance in the locker room.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want revolt, and all the little... you got to have some people, like The Rock is great with that, too, is he kind of sets a standard of hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy has... I don't care. When you're on top, it's a hard spot. There's big boots to fill.
Right.
Especially with the schedules these guys keep. It's not just what they do on television for us or out in the house shows every night and all the great performances and the skill they show and the entertainment factor, but they go visit kids. They go to book signing things. They go to everything under the sun to make a name for our show. So when, you hear a little glimmer of jealousy from one of the other guys or the girls, because the girls do that too, you just kind of go, you just got to shut up. Because, that person probably couldn't live one day of that other guy's schedule without whining and complaining.
Yep.
So, hallelujah, they're out there being these, mouthpieces for the company because it's good for all of us.
Sure. Cool. George, you got a question? We only have a few minutes left with Ivory here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I want to ask Ivory if she's ever been chopped in the fun bags.
What?
Chopped in the fun bag. Well, I can imagine what that is.
Fun bags.
Fun bags. Oh, the fun bags are these.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, probably, but, it doesn't really hurt. It's mainly when you land on them real hard,
Yeah.
Flat out. Boom.
Yeah, I've seen those, yeah. Mm.
All right, let's go to Tom. Tom, you're next.
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Hey.
This doesn't sound good.
Say no more, huh?
How you doing, huh?
Hey, I'm wondering if Ivory takes it in the blue knot.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay, listen.
Hey, huh?
Jeez, yeah, they're not too hard to figure out.
How
These people are asking.
Yeah, really. It's not rocket science.
Well, I guess with that, we could wrap this up.
Hey, you guys, I can't wait to see you over at the matches tonight.
Yeah, we'll definitely be at Raw tonight at the Garden. And actually...
one thing your listeners are missing is how much fun. Look at the smiles in this room, right? I mean, these guys, you have so much
we have
fun.
a blast in here.
We have
it's
a blast
insane.
every day,
it's
just
so
like you guys.
It's fun to be here with you guys because you're smiling, you're laughing,
Well, look how...
What synergy? Play sense, everybody.
Right. Who wouldn't have a good time? You're so freaking hot.
Woo!
Vince is a smart guy.
Yeah. He's no dummy.
Because he knows we were pissed off at the WWF. He sends you. He sends a trip. How can we ever be pissed anymore?
I know.
Well, when I was getting dressed this morning, I was thinking, I wonder how mad they are. Maybe I should wear something sexy.
Yeah, that would help.
Show a little more skin. But I did wear my Austin Powers jumpsuit for you.
Yes.
I see that.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I like that Vince appreciates the power of this radio show.
Oh, he does, yes.
And
absolutely.
realizes that the bond must remain there. He must make good.
Right. Hey, on
and
the little
boy,
ride
did he
over,
come through.
I said, come on, give me all the skinny, what's been going on, how mad are they, why, and all that stuff, right? Give me all the lowdown. And then I thought, yes, I saw the magazine spread on you guys.
Yeah, we're too goofy to be mad all the time.
Yeah, and I said, I told John, right, Jabroni over here, I said, well, it sounds like we kissed their butts pretty good. They must have some oomph and some power.
No, there was
and that's straight from McMahon, so he appreciate your sport and all.
Well, there was a couple misunderstandings there that we've gone over a million times on the show, so it's not worth bringing up again. But
well, you come back and we'll have the hose give you the royal treatment tonight at MSG.
Right, cool.
Right? And then Anaheim will have a great time.
Can't wait.
Listen, I'll hunt you down, brother. I will hunt you down in Anaheim because we're going to have a great time.
We're going to party.
Yes.
All right, Ivory. We got to thank you for coming by our show.
Thank you very much.
It was great being here.
Are you on the show tonight?
I don't know. I find out when I get over there. Yeah.
You guys, when do you guys find out about the storylines and stuff?
Well, we have a card that goes up, because there's production meetings for every television event. and pay-per-view. And, you know, they're in there banging, putting their heads together and figuring it all out.
Last minute.
Yeah, and we show up and wait around and wait for that sheet to go up and see what's happening.
So some cities you're there, but you're not performing?
Right. They need to have all their Barbie dolls there, right? All the action figures have to show up, right? So that you can build the story.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's always new every day, and it's such a great job to have. And, you know, we're just grateful for all the fans that keep showing up and, you know, rooting us on.
All right. Cool. Let's hear it for Ivory from the WWF.
Opie.
You scum.
And Anthony.
Your new name is Dick.
Opie and Anthony.
What changed you into such demonic little bastards?
107. WNEW.
You guys have deteriorated beyond belief right now.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Thank you.
102.7 WNEW.
Yeah, we just did a quick musical break there. The latest from Creed, What If, from the Scream soundtrack. Great song, actually. Yeah. Also that song on the latest Creed CD, Human Clay. Ozzy Osbourne before that, Over the Mountain from Diary of a Madman. It's the O&A Show. Got to thank Ivory from the WWF for stopping on by today.
Yeah, how about that, man?
I got to say, man, Vince McMahon is a marketing genius. I got to say, a bunch of people, and I'll explain in a second, a bunch of people calling us sellouts at this moment in time, Anthony. Obviously, everyone knows we've been very pissed off at the WWF for a long time.
Well, about a month, I guess. Maybe a little longer.
A little longer now. Between what The Rock pulled and getting shut out of the grand opening of the WWF restaurant after we were personally invited by some big honchos from the WWF. We were very pissed off, and at the time we said, you know, we're just not going to be associated with the WWF until they make good or do something for us and our listeners.
Right.
Well, so far they've done something for us. And how can we say no to that?
Yeah.
We're not going to lie to you. They just handed us a free trip to L.A., Anaheim, to see WrestleMania in April.
WrestleMania 16 in April.
And I'll tell you why Vince is a marketing genius. He knew personally that we were very pissed off at his organization, okay?
Yes.
And he figured, you know what, I'm going to try to make good with these guys. How does he do it? He sends the hottest chick from the WWF. What are we going to do, yell at Ivory?
Ivory. She is so much hotter in person. I mean, she's hot on the show. But in person?
In person, she's...
Wow.
She's hotter than any girl you're going to see walking the streets of Manhattan.
That's great.
It's amazing. And she's got a perfect body, a great sense of humor, great personality.
Stuff. She's like a little spark plug, man.
All right, Vince.
Just like she is on the show.
Vince, you got us.
You bastard.
You got us. What are we going to say? If they sent, like, Moolah or Luna, then we could have, like, had...
Take your tickets and shove them.
Take your trip to L.A. and shove it up your ass.
I don't think so.
No, of course not.
I don't know.
Plus, they got us
great. A tough one to turn down.
They got great seats for us at the Garden tonight. We're all going to Raw, but a bunch of people want to call us sellouts.
Oh, go ahead. What are we going to say?
They are working on something else for us and our listeners.
Yeah, you know something? First and foremost is the show. That's what we are dedicated to. And we know that they will come across something for just our listeners. And if they want to pay for a trip out to California, think of the fun and hijinks we'll have to bring back to the show, Opie.
Just imagine. We could call up Jay Moore today and say, Jay,
we're coming.
We're coming to your house. And we got to broadcast live from Jay's house on Monday because we're going to have to take that Monday off now.
Yeah. Okay. Live from Jay Moore's house.
Call up Jay. Can you call him right now? Call him up.
And we want to do the show from his house.
I want to, set the date right now on our show. Tell Jay, because he's a brave guy. You know, he goes, well, guys, if you're ever out in L.A., I'd love to have you come over and stuff. Well, guess what, Jay?
We're coming.
And it's so hard for you and I to get out to L.A. because we're not like, Hollywood Howie. We actually have a job to do. We can't take 10 weeks off a year.
I was drinking with Rob Zombie, Robin. They made my Shirley Temple a little strong. Oh, shut up, Jackie. Drink another Heineken.
So it's rare that we get the chance to fly to L.A., so Jay knew that. But now we got to tell Jay we're coming, and we want to broadcast live from his house.
Live from Jay Moore's house. How ridiculous would that be?
And you know what's going to happen? We're going to get out there. He's not going to let us in.
Yeah. Well, come on, Jay. We got the equipment. You got to let us in, you bastard.
We'll be peering into his window like we did the WWF restaurant. Like, come on.
Let us in.
Screw the equipment. We'll just do it from, like, phones. We'll just make fun of his pad.
Hey, I'm taking a leak in his bathroom right now.
Hank, what's going on?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Funny, he named his bathroom the Opie and Anthony Suite.
All right, listen up, boys. I was listening to your show,
Yeah.
like the day after you were standing outside the WWF New York or whatever.
Yeah.
And you said to that representative that they had to come to the table with a serious compensation for you to come back.
Right.
They came to the table today. I'm proud of you guys for taking it, man.
Well, what are we? I mean, come on. In all honesty, are we stupid? A hot lady from the WWF, Ivory, comes by with a free trip to L.A. and we're gonna tell them to shove it up their butts?
Hell no. Principal's my ass. Whatever.
Principal's my ass.
All right, you guys are great, man.
All right, Hank.
Take it easy.
There's a few people that are gonna call us sellouts here, though.
That's fine.
Anthony,
Put 'em on.
what's up? Anthony.
Yeah, you guys,
Hey.
you're saying they gave you tickets and stuff, you sold out.
Yeah?
So you're selling out. That's not what you guys are about.
I don't know if he sold out. Come on.
Selling it? How is it? Okay.
You just said they gave you tickets. In other words, they paid you off.
They did pay us off.
They paid us off so that we talk about him a little bit more.
And I had to call 4 times in a row and use 4 different names before Spaz would put me through. So you should drink toilet water.
Just think how good it's going to be for the show. I mean, we go out, we're going to have stories. We're going to hopefully, like, broadcast live from Jay Moore's crib.
Yeah, but you guys had the
It's all for the good. It's all for the good of the show.
Yeah. That's what it is.
But there comes a time you got to, like, give someone a chance to make up with you.
No,
come on. Come on, man.
Come on, Opie, man.
If you want us to sell out, I could think of other things we could do, Anthony.
Yeah.
There comes a time you got to give the person a chance to make good, and they made good.
I thought you guys had, like, serious...
come on.
Thing. Come on.
Did you listen to this show? Whoa, watch that curse word.
We effing rock. Thanks, Anthony.
Right. Oh, by the way, I'm the egg guy.
Oh, cool.
I'm the blind guy there.
Yeah, I know.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Let's go to John, who's calling us pussies. John, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
You're all pussies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
You sold out. You said you'd never be affiliated with the WWF ever again.
That's not what we said.
That's what you said, you pussy.
We said they'll have
You freak.
Hey, he's pretty good. They're all pissed because we got a trip to L.A.
Come on.
There is
got to take a trip.
Come on, you guys understand, right?
Come on, right? You guys think it's okay that we go, right?
Right?
Come on, it's for the show.
What if we say we're not going to mornings? Will that help? What if we'll take the trip to L.A. from the WWF, and then we'll tell our bosses to shove it, and we're not going to move to mornings after all? Would that be cool?
Would that be okay?
Please?
Come on, guys.
Come on, it's a trip to L.A., man.
We haven't been to California in so long. I grew up there. I just want to go so I could visit the spot where I ditched Dreamweaver.
Right.
Okay? That's it. It has nothing to do with the wrestling. It's the free airfare.
We want to go to the Comedy Store and see Dice Bomb on a Tuesday night again.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
We'll be able to come back and, have a whole new story. Hey, how you doing, Dice Man Live? I'm bombing over here. It's for the show.
For the show, man. Come on. You guys understand, right? They gave us drugs, too.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's, think about it. It's 3 days.
How about your pals? They haven't been on a vacation in a while.
The broadcast from Jay Moore's bathroom.
Yeah, think of that. And we'll give up our morning slot.
Yeah.
We'll take their offer and tell them to shove it up our butts, and we'll stay in afternoons. How's that?
Yeah, come on. Please, guys.
Oh, please.
Be cool.
I feel like I'm, begging my mom. Come on, Mom. Can't I go?
I don't want to think we suck. Come on, guys. We're still your pals.
Right?
Right?
We'll all hang out, right?
We'll be back after the trip. I know they didn't, give you a trip, but we're going to work something out.
Robin, what's up?
Hello, O&A. You
Hey.
guys are awesome. I love you.
Thank
you.
you.
Make my afternoon so much better.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
Her name's Robin.
Listen, I just have to say, I think you guys are smart about letting bygones be bygones. I definitely think you should take the trip to L.A. I mean, let them kiss your ass. You guys deserve it. And one more thing I wanted to say. I don't know if you're going to like this or not, but I really love you guys. I really do. But please don't start dissing Howard. I mean, I've been a loyal listener of his for years, and I like the fact that you guys don't diss him. But you just did a little bit ago.
Let's set it straight. Robin, it's comedy.
It's fun.
I think Howard could handle a few jobs.
What, It's not funny.
Listen, I can laugh about anything. I just don't want to see a big war. No, I don't want to see a big war start out, because then it would leave bad blood.
So would you call up Howard and say, please don't goof on Opie and Anthony?
I'd never get through.
We're the first show that's not going to back down, you know? We're the first show that's not going to back down.
We're not dissing him and calling him no talent. We're not saying that he sucks, because that's not true. We're saying, and we've said it in the past, we've given him his props. We've given him the fact that he's influenced both of us in what we've wanted to do in radio.
That's cool.
We say that time and again.
Not my biggest influence, but he was one of them.
I just hope you guys don't start a war.
Anytime.
It's so cool to have everybody getting along.
Robin.
What?
We're not.
Let me tell you something. Anytime anyone talks about Howard, everybody sees it as you're slamming him. And that's not the fact. Sometimes you're just talking about him.
Okay.
He's a celebrity in the public eye who is newsworthy, and sometimes we just talk about him.
Okay, that's okay.
We would love...
I just don't want to hear you guys start dissing him, but that's cool.
Now, you ever go lesbo?
Robin, the fact is...
Have I ever went lesbo?
Robin, the fact is we'd love to go party with him and his pals, but that'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? We would love that opportunity. It's not going to happen, though. But we're not going to sit here, and we're not going to sit here and take the abuse that is slung from that camp. That's all.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
All right.
I understand. I love you guys.
And Robin, I mean, if we're going to put all the facts on the table, I also said on the show on many occasions that the only way this stupid, talk station on FM is going to work is with Howard in mornings. We're begging the company to move Howard over here. It's not going to happen, though.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So, I mean, if we hated him that much, why would we say that?
I would really miss your morning show, though. Kidding.
All right. Thank you, Robin.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Yeah, if we thought he sucked so much, why are we begging? I mean, at this point, begging the company to move him over here. It'd be an unbelievable radio station.
They wouldn't do that, though.
We're begging.
No effing way.
Hey, Matt, what's going on?
Ooh. Hey, guys.
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Guys, I wouldn't listen to those guys telling you to, about not taking a trip. I mean, you're taking a trip to L.A. They're giving it to you on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Do it. I don't care what they say. If they ask me about that, sure. I'd do it. Best thing.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Matt. Guys. You guys suck. Later.
Thank you. They did give us a bunch of tickets to give away. Are we sending Spaz down in the street?
Yeah.
You want to do that now? Take a quick break, and we'll... Okay, here's the deal. Spaz is going to be walking around the block like a retard. Are you wearing the I Am Spaz T-shirt? He's going to put on... He's going to put on the I Am Spaz T-shirt.
I'm going to put that T-shirt on. I Am Spaz.
Look at it.
It says, hi, I am Spaz. And on the back, it says, a matching glass. It says Spaz.
So, they gave us a ton of tickets to give away to you guys, to be honest. But we got like 4 pairs right now we're going to give away on the streets of New York, outside the studio.
Because I am Spaz.
You got to find Spaz, and you just got to yell as loud as you can in his face that he's an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Just yell, Spaz, you're an idiot.
I'm Spaz, I'm an idiot.
And why'd you drink the toilet water Friday?
Because I had to, because Opie and Angie told me.
Great clip of Spaz puking after he drank toilet water on the unofficial website, by the way.
I couldn't take it.
www.foundrymusic.com. There goes Spaz. He's got his T-shirt on that says, hi, I'm Spaz.
Jesus, man.
All you have to do is find him as he walks around the block and yell in his face that he's an idiot. Spaz, you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
First 4 people that do that will get a pair of tickets to wrestling. What event is that, Ben? Tonight's Raw. Yeah. Oh, tonight's Raw at the Garden. They're good seats, right?
Yeah. I'm complete.
All right, we'll take a break. And Rick, you going out there with them?
Yeah.
Because it'll be pretty funny to see everyone abusing Spaz.
Yes,
all right, we'll be back with Spaz live on the streets of New York next.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, can we get these illiterates off the air, please?
We suck.
If I wasn't on it, I wouldn't listen.
1027 WNEW.
All right, we're back. On the cell phone, I believe our producer, Rick. Rick, you there?
Hey, guys, what's up?
All right, the WWF gave us 4 pairs of tickets to Raw tonight at the Garden. So we got Spaz in a Hi, I'm Spaz T-shirt.
Yep.
And we're looking for 4 of our listeners to run up to Spaz and call him an idiot for the tickets tonight.
Dude, we didn't even get down the steps on 56th Street. This guy with a line of hair comes running up.
Really?
And he's just looking at him like, it's got to be him, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
So I guess he's about to do it right now because he figured out it's on.
All right, let's go.
So go ahead. You're an idiot! Spaz, you're an idiot!
Nice.
All right, give him 2 tickets.
There you go. All right. Are you guys on the street? Are you on the street now?
Now we're on 56th Street, so we're going to be walking around the block here.
Okay.
See if somebody else yells at him.
We got 3 pairs of tickets left for Raw tonight at the Garden.
These girls are looking at us like we're retarded. That's nice, ladies.
Okay. Are you at the corner yet over there?
We're getting towards the corner of 56th and Broadway right now.
Right. Okay.
Looks like doesn't look like anybody. We got another guy coming up from behind. All right, give him 2 tickets. My God. Some guy just stopped his truck.
Okay, here we go.
You an idiot and you drink toilet water. What's your name, dude? Mike. All right, Mike, where you from? I'm from down in East Village. All right, Mike is third person to yell at.
Mike's going to Raw tonight.
He gets a pair of tickets.
We got one
more pair of tickets.
1 pair left.
Oh, we got one more guy running up. You're a flaming, smelly idiot. Yeah, Spaz isn't impressed with that one. Spaz, you're an idiot!
It's like
what do you think, Spaz? Does he earn the tickets?
Spaz, if I don't get the tickets, you really are an idiot.
It's like the protesters yelling at the cops.
Yeah. It's the last pair of tickets.
Look at him. He's tormenting this guy.
I don't know.
He's baiting him.
All right.
I don't take orders from idiots. If you think I'm an idiot, show it.
Watch him punch him.
Yeah, just tell the guy to yell. What's going on, Rick?
Spaz, you're an idiot!
Okay.
All right, he's got him.
All right,
last pair of tickets.
That's the 4 pairs of tickets. That went really fast.
We didn't even get halfway down the frickin' block.
I know.
And there's one guy with a boombox walking towards us, and he scares the crap out of us.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're heading in, guys.
All right, good job,
Hopefully
Rick.
Spaz will be in one piece.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, there he goes. Freaking.
What a mess.
He really is an idiot, though. I was looking at all the latest video clips on the unofficial website, www.foundrymusic.com. There's a clip of Spaz drinking toilet water that is really disgusting.
And then boofing in the garbage pail.
Yeah, and then we got, I don't even know, about 10 or 12 clips from the road show from last week.
Yes, at Mulcahy's.
And just some great stuff. You might want to check out the clips later on tonight because the site is getting pounded.
I was looking at the clip. We were looking earlier in the office of when we first walked down on stage.
Yeah.
Watching the clip, I'm like, who's the band behind us or something?
Yeah,
There's got to be somebody there that all these people are cheering for.
I thought it was,
can't possibly be us.
I thought it was a big bad joke like Plant Page were behind us.
Yeah, like we're all like, oh my God, look at all the people, they're yelling and everything. This is pretty cool. And then it's got to be for someone else.
Yeah, I kept looking to the side of the stage. Who's coming out?
Yeah, who is that? They cheering for the chicks? Like what's the deal?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool, man.
It was cool. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Go to the website to check out what you missed. www.foundrymusic.com. All right?
All right.
So we're going to talk about our weekend, but we got sidetracked with Ivory coming in and talking about the Diallo case a little bit.
Yeah.
How the cops were getting screamed at all weekend long by the protesters.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had to hold up their wallets over the weekend when they were protesting.
Yeah, like they were holding up the wallets in the cop's face and saying, shoot me. Go ahead, shoot me.
Yeah, great.
That's funny.
That's great.
That old gag.
That's what the city needs.
Yeah.
Blame every single cop. Great. That's good. Yeah, good.
Bravo.
All right.
I'm curious as to what high school teacher from John Glenn was talking about me. Of course, you know I went to John Glenn.
Let's talk to Casey.
Pretty much all I did was go there. I didn't go to attend classes or anything. I just kind of hung out in the halls.
Casey, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Do you know Mr. Cirillo?
Mr. Cirillo, my old gym teacher.
Yeah, he said you were like the biggest pothead.
I got to give him that. Hey, it was high.
Wait, you
can't curse.
Man. Oh, yes.
I always gave him crap.
Yeah, crap.
But, yeah, I never dressed for gym. Like, he was always into... He was like the real typical gym teacher.
Mr. Kazaza.
Yeah, Coach Kazaza from Elwood Junior High, the same way. And I was just, I didn't want to wear the shorts. I didn't want to change. I didn't want to put on the sneakers and everything. I just wanted to be left alone to smoke my pot. And he was always like, what's the matter with you? Why don't you get dressed?
Did you participate at all?
Those on the line. No? Not at all.
Yeah, I'm on.
What'd you do? Sit in the stands? I mean, did you cut Jim? What'd you do?
I would cut. Or I would show up if I liked what they were doing, like floor hockey or something.
And play in your jeans and your leather coat or something?
No, what am I, the Fonz?
Well.
No, I'd get into, cut-off shorts and stuff like that.
And an army jacket. I forgot it's the 80s.
Yeah, army jacket. My green army jacket with the private stripes on it. Sleeves rolled up. There, it's a short-sleeve shirt. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Like camouflage pants, because you never know when you're going to need them.
He came... never know when I'm going to have to be in cami in gym class.
Yeah.
He would come up to me by the back door of the gym. One time he did this. I was smoking a joint, and took in a big hit, Opie. And he opened the door right when I was holding it. And then he poked me in the stomach. And I went, right in his face.
He wanted a little contact.
Go down to the office. Damn it. But, see, I don't need Jim to do radio, so screw it. I guess I didn't have to go.
So what else did he say about Anthony?
He just said he's I don't know. He said he's a pothead.
Pothead?
Well, was.
Was is the...
I don't even think I've seen pot in probably 10 years.
He's scary that he makes more money than him now.
Ant's moved on to crystal meth at this point.
Yeah, tell him I'm no longer a pothead. I shoot speedballs, heroin and cocaine.
Right into the eyeball.
Right into my retina.
What, Casey?
He doesn't work at the school anymore.
Yeah, he retired.
No, he went to Stony Brook to do something.
Oh, really?
Did he? Well, if you ever see him, tell him I said hello.
Miss Trotman?
Trotman, yes. Do you have a teacher there, Miss Valentine?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to go out with her sister.
Really?
Yeah, Doreen.
What?
Yeah, went out with her. And now her little sister's teaching.
Wow.
You know what she used to... Do you see her around school and stuff?
Miss Valentine, yeah.
Yeah, you know what she used to... She used to love watching BJ and the Bear. Brag her about that, if anyone has her in class. She used to sing the little BJ and the Bear song all the time around the house.
All right, Casey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Peace now.
All right, man.
Pretty damn funny.
Let's go to John. John, you're next on NEW.
You guys are huge sellouts, man.
Why?
Whoa.
First for the WWF, second for going to mornings. You guys swore you weren't going to mornings.
Well, we're willing to make a deal with you guys. Didn't you hear our deal?
That sounded like an April Fool's joke to me, man.
What do you mean?
Which part?
Well, either the fact of going to mornings and disguising that as a deal not to be called sellouts.
No, our deal is if you guys allow us to go to California and come back with some great stories because the WWF bribed us and gave us a free trip to WrestleMania, we won't go to mornings. Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Peace out, Diamond Dust.
Bastard.
Damn, that's fun.
It is. All right, Ryan.
Yeah.
God, these phones. Hi, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's line 3. Every day it's line 3.
What's line 3?
The bad phone.
Bad phones.
Every time we take line 3, it's bad. All right, Ryan, what's going on?
What the hell's wrong with you guys going to the morning show?
What do you mean?
Why are you guys going?
Who said we're going?
I heard the rumors you guys are switching in the morning.
Rumors.
My God. Rumors. Everyone thinks we're going to mornings now.
And so it's not true.
I don't know. Who'd you hear that from?
I heard it on the radio the other day.
From who?
I was on your show. Somebody was calling up. You guys were talking about morning. I was on my way to work.
Did we announce that we were going to mornings, Opie? What are we, insane? You can't even believe us anymore.
I'm not going to be able to listen to you anymore.
Well, Ryan, I guess we could tell you what was going on, okay?
Okay.
Spaz trying to pick up a girl. Can I put you on hold, though?
Yeah, we got to go right.
No, I'll come right back to you. I swear, Ryan.
All right.
I swear. This show loves going off on tangents, though. Hold on.
All right.
Let's go to Rick. Rick back on the street. Rick, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey.
Basically, what we've got, we decided instead of letting Spaz off the hook that easy, we had him on the corner of 7th and 56 trying to pick up women with his stupid shirt on. And right now he's putting the Spaz moves on some blonde girl outside the bank.
Make him dance in front of the girls.
I'll try and get close so you can hear it.
Hey, I'm Spaz. Hey, I'm Spaz. Hey, what's up? I'm Spaz. How you doing? You listen to Opie and Anthony show? I'm Spaz from Opie and Anthony. Okay. I drink toilet water.
That's my card. Oh, my God. He's getting a card.
What?
He's picking her up.
Oh, my God.
Is she hot, Rick?
Oh, not really.
Yeah, great. Is it a chick?
Yeah, it is.
All right, Rick.
Wow, they're shaking his hand, and she's looking at him like, wow.
Like, what a
Older
friggin'
woman.
madman.
Yeah,
Older woman? How old? 70s?
No, she's got to be in her mid to late 30s.
Have Spaz make out with her.
Hey, Spaz, make out with her. Give her a goodbye kiss.
Okay, I'm going to sexually assault you now. For the show.
Coffee first, he says.
All right, this is good. This is great radio.
This is really going somewhere.
This is
the hell is that? She's got a dildo.
All right, Rick.
All right.
Thank you. I knew I should have hung up with Ryan. All right, Ryan, you're back.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
See the
What's
feedback? Line 3. Okay, Ryan.
Yeah. So are you or are you not going?
Are you a faithful listener?
Yeah, I've been listening since early summertime.
All right, we can never lie to a faithful listener, so no, we are not going to.
Hell no.
Good.
Let me tell you what happened.
Here you go.
Do you know how many people listen to you guys and can only listen in the afternoon?
Yeah. Let me tell you what happened, though. We announced it as a joke, and everyone picked up on it as being real.
Total joke.
The rumors are all over the place. We're moving to mornings. It was in the papers. It was on that stupid Alan Sniffen New York radio message board crappy website.
The funniest part of that was the people that hate us on that website.
So I decided, we decided to F over Mr. Sniffen because he thinks he knows it all about radio. So we announced on our show that we're going to mornings, and he was all over like, see, I told you so. I told you so.
Him and the other.
And then he's finding like old postings from like 6-7 months ago going, look, this is what I wrote back in blah, blah. Look, it said it right there that they should go to mornings. Alan Sniffen, you you asshole.
Oh, well, you guys are perfect where you are.
You know, there are other guys on that message board that really can't stand us too much. And they were writing stuff like, ha ha, have fun getting up early. Ha ha, you're done. Ha ha.
I didn't think you guys were going to go.
Hell
you were talking about it this summer. You were saying there's no way we could ever get up that early.
Right, and then people are writing messages going, see, they said that they would never go to mornings, and I said on this message board on many occasions that if the company told them they were going to mornings, God darn it, they're going to mornings.
Opie and Anthony don't have the kind of pull to tell the management that they're not going to mornings if they want to put them in morning. Let me tell you something. If we're in mornings, it's because we said we want to go to mornings.
And you said
and we said no. So we are not going to mornings.
We're not going to mornings.
Don't go anywhere.
And we want the company to bring Howard Stern over to this radio station. Or if he can't leave K-Rock, that's fine. Just simulcast the damn show on both stations. It'd be a brilliant move.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Raj, what's up? Oh, no, you suck.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you, man.
But we are not going to mornings. Nope. It was a little trick we were playing on that cute little message board that thinks they know it all.
It's pretty funny when you could just... The second we said it, too, it ended up there. They're like, oh, they're going to mornings.
See, we told you.
We told you.
We told you.
Look at your source. It was us, you idiot.
Greg, what's going on?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good.
The whole morning thing is so funny. We had like 2 or 3 people come into my office here screaming that you guys were going to mornings, and they couldn't believe it. And I'm just looking at them going... You've listened to them for a year and a half. They're pulling your chain, man.
Well, we weren't pulling I don't even think we were pulling the listeners' chains at all, because when we announced it, we said it in such a way like, okay, there's a lot of rumors. All right, here's the lineup. We were obviously kidding. And then people heard from another source, and then they thought it was real,
Well, you let me tell you something. You rooked a lot of people in, and we had to explain the whole CBS Infinity thing to them, and we were laughing to ourselves, and I thought, if the advertisers ever figure out how stupid some of the listeners are, they might stop spending their money because nobody's going to get it.
Yeah.
So it was just too funny.
Cool, Greg.
So, syndication tomorrow, guys.
All right, thank you. Bye. Let's go to Chris. Chris, you're next on NEW. See, line 3. Line 3. Chris, what's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Tonight I was just fooling around with that message board, and I looked on it. He's going to have like an interactive thing where people call him up at a radio station and they could talk about the opinions.
Oh, no.
Like, it's not bad enough that you could just write it. Now you're going to call up and talk about it.
Oh, God.
You guys going to bomb it? Come on. The hell with the WWF. Do this.
Nah, leave him alone, man.
Oh, come on.
He's doing a little internet radio show.
Yeah. What are you guys sitting tonight? You got good seats?
The guy's all excited. He finally gets away from his dentist drill for like a second. This is all he hears all day long.
You guys are crazy.
That's his life. Here's Alan Sniffin's life right here. That's it. Finally tonight he's getting to do this little internet radio show. You got to be nice.
Well, Chris, I guess what we have to say to our listeners, if you're going to call his little radio show tonight, only the serious calls, please.
Yeah, just serious radio-related questions,
just
please.
a serious call.
Like Scott Muni questions?
Just a serious call.
Yeah, serious questions.
All right?
You guys suck.
All right, Chris, thank you. Bye.
Please, because I'm going to be listening tonight, and I'm going to be I'm going to be listening to all the calls, and if I hear one person with some goofy thing, I'm really going to be angry tomorrow. Only serious questions, please.
That's right. On the message board. Hey, Alan. On the message board already. Hey, Alan and others, you've been had. They're going to mornings? Not.
Of course.
See, that's the pull that they have on that station. The power they have is the power that Stern has at K-Rock. It just wouldn't work if they went there.
Here you go.
All right, let's go to Dennis real fast. We got to take a quick break here. But, Dennis, what's going on?
What's going on, Owen? How you doing?
Good.
I saw Jim Brewer at Governor's over the weekend.
You know, Jim was supposed to hang out with us on Friday, but what happened? I think we were a little too tired. I got a voicemail, and I never called him back.
Uh-oh.
He wanted to bring beer by and everything. So if Jim or his people are listening, I apologize. We were just burnt.
We love Brewer.
I didn't even tell Rick or anyone.
Yeah, but...
How was he?
It was good, but Paul from Airsick opened up.
Yeah.
And I saw the guitar there. I was hoping it was Stephen Lynch. But when they mentioned Paul, he's good. And he gave you guys your props. Let me tell you. He mentioned you guys numerous amount of times.
Paul puts on a very good show, Paul Bond.
That's it. Paul Bond is right.
So,
cool. It was funny because a woman opened up. And I was thinking about how you don't find women comedians funny.
Yeah.
She was all right. I don't remember her name. But Paul was great.
Cool.
All right?
Well, thank you, Dennis.
Sure. Take it easy.
All right, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're next on NEW.
Hey.
Hi. You're on the radio, man. What's up?
Oh, not much. Hey, good job what you did with Alan, man. I just got exiled from the board. I sent you a message with my transcript of the conversation I had with him. Anyway, I was just wondering, is it true that your whole show is going to be on in Boston starting in April?
Oh, that's a tough question to swallow there. Well, we don't know. Honestly, we don't know how that stands.
Okay, so I was reading that, like some of the Boston newspapers online were reporting that.
Well, Boston has started playing our bits at the fine radio station that is WBCN, and we'll see where it leads to.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
As we sit here, we don't have anything complete, in writing or anything. We're just developing a relationship with those guys as we speak. So, all right.
Cool. Syndication now.
Thank you, Mikey.
No problem.
All right. Well, let's take a break.
Cool,
What?
Nothing.
The message board is getting pounded.
I know.
Again. Well, screw that.
I'm looking at.
O&A are on their way to the WWF.
Oh, my God. Here they go.
It's go time. O&A soldiers attack the message board. That's what someone writes on the message board. Hey, Alan, stick to drilling. Opie and Anthony, jokes on us. Opie and Anthony. Hey, Alan and others, you've been had.
Pie in the face. Oops. It happens.
Oh, well, you guys were wrong again. Well, we got to take a break. They're just killing the damn thing.
There you go.
What do you want to give away, man? We got so much stuff. You want to give the wrestling, the Smashing Pumpkins? Oh, man, I was just listening to the new Smashing Pumpkins CD. It's really, really good. Really, really good. What are they writing?
The latest posting from Mike Francesca, from Mike and the Mad Dog. I haven't been drilled since prison.
Okay, listen, we have your chance to win the new Smashing Pumpkins CD, Machina, the Machine of God. Before you can buy it, the album is in stores tomorrow, but if you're the 10th caller right now, we'll give you a copy. How many copies do we have?
We can give away 5.
Let's give away 5 copies right now to the first 5 callers. Spaz is working the phones for the brand new Smashing Pumpkins CD. 212-757-1027. It's kind of like a car wreck on the highway. You're going to have to, tune us in to see what the hell these idiots are doing next.
Opie and Anthony.
We refuse to be responsible. So don't screw yourself. We refuse to be responsible. 1027. WNEW.
The ladies from Rage Against the Machine sleep now in the fire. It's the O&A show. Very strange show today.
Tensions high here in New York City.
Yeah, so we're going to try to make people laugh a little bit here. The mayor's on TV. Talking about the Diallo.
Did you hear the mayor?
First of all, I would like to send my deepest sympathy to the Diallo family. This is a tragedy, and I cannot even understand what it would be like to be in your position. So I do send out my deepest sympathies. Thank you. Now, secondly, any of you mother effers screw with my city, I'm gonna kick the living crap out of every one of you individually. You must obey the laws of me. I am Lord Comber. This is my city. Calm down. I see anybody breaking windows at the Wiz and carrying TV sets away, they will be shot on sight. Lord Comber has spoken. Obey me. Don't let me have to show you the awesome power of this Death Star. Please, listen. I don't want to see one person lighting a fire unless it's a hibachi. Lord Comber has spoken. Peace in the city, or you all die. I will F you up like there's no tomorrow. I might look like a skinny guy, but I got a whole army behind me. Gets the attention of that fat-ass Hillary for a while, doesn't it? I will show my power, my strength. There will be no rioting in my city. But when I say city, it almost sounds like it's got to be dumped out of, doesn't it? New York City. New York City. The city that never sleeps. Okay, thank you.
Let me taste it.
Yeah, you taste that, biatch.
Let me taste it.
I'm a bad motherfucker. Lord Como.
Let me taste it.
The choice is easy. That's right. I'm Rudy G, I'm here to say, my hair looks like a roadkill toupee. I'm the #1 man in NYC, so why are all the homeboys so pissed at me? I'm the R to the U to the D to the Y. A bad motherfucker makes the food vendors cry. Get the carts off the streets, you goddamn immigrants. That's right. That's right. I'm a bad motherfucker. Close the strip clubs and porno stores. I don't care. The cops bring my whores. Take on Al and Farrakhan. I'm plenty f***ing tough for a skinny white man. So squeegee guy trying to turn a buck, get yourself a job, you lazy f***. Yeah, I'm the mayor man. I'm #1. I got a frigid wife and a big fat son. Don't give me no shit about Hillary. That fat ass bitch ain't no better than me. I can't bother with the homeless and sick. All the motherfuckers can suck my d***. I'm Rudy G. Yeah, I'm Rudy G, motherfucker. The lisping mayor, Rudy G. Lord, come over to the motherfuckers in the hangout. Word.
Opie and Anthony. We punish ignorance.
Hey, ass, turn down your radio.
1027 WNEW. Opie and Anthony.
This is debauchery mania. Prostate exams for everyone.
1027 WNEW.
212-757-1027 if you want in on the show today. It's a sad day for New York sports. Who's dead? He might as well be dead. Yankee slugger Daryl Strawberry has been suspended for the entire 2000 season for failing a drug test last month.
Really? Damn.
That's really sad. Very sad.
He can't stay off the pipe. What's wrong with that guy?
Well, you said it last week with, like, a nose like that, he should be able to
snort coke, yeah. It should be exempt from any laws governing cocaine use. He's got the twin blower nostrils. They're just custom made for snorting coke.
No,
maybe he was just walking by a pile of coke breathing. and it just whooshed up his nostrils. That's what I would say. How are they going to say no?
Maybe someone just played a really bad trick on him and put it in a, like, Friendly's Fribble or something.
Yeah. Why couldn't he just say that? Look, some of my friends are still a-holes, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I was, had a little equal. Powdered sugar.
They thought we were all just having fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they sprinkled some on my jelly donut. I inhaled while I was eating it, and...
That's sad. And you got some strong opinions on addiction.
What?
Do you have any advice for Daryl Strawberry?
You just put the pipe down.
Because, see, a lot of people believe that, you know, the sickness must be so great that he can't, you know, stay off it, knowing that they're going to be checking him and giving him drug tests and all that.
That's what I hear Corky Steinbrenner saying, too, on the news. Did you see him? He's like, it's terrible. It's a sickness, is what it is. Daryl's got a sickness, and we have to help him. What happened to that? Jesus Christ. Billy would drink a little too much. He would fire him back in the old days.
Sure.
Billy, you're fired.
Right.
Remember that, George?
Billy would just look at him the wrong way, and he'd fire him.
Billy Martin would, yeah, you're right. He would just look at him wrong after a night of drinking, probably, and George would fire him.
Yeah.
Get out of the dugout, you son of a bitch, you're gone. But now, Daryl, he's got a problem. It's addiction, and we all got to stand by Daryl and help him. What the hell happened to him? Since when did Steinbrenner turn into an after-school special? Guy sucks now. I miss the old George. Help, Daryl. It's an addiction. It's not an addiction. It's not a sickness.
The Yankees, a very special episode.
Yeah, a sickness. It's no sickness. The guy has no friggin' willpower.
Yeah.
Put the pipe down. Oh, Jesus.
Stalker Patty has strong opinions on... I didn't even know she was in the building again.
What is she doing here?
She's out there yakking my ear off about her opinions of Daryl.
I just came to see Reynolds.
No. I'm not...
Actually, no, you're going to like this one. Patty's here.
Yeah.
Because she's got a new look, Opie, and she wants you to take a look at it.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
That's real sexy, Hope.
That's kind of cute.
No, listen.
What?
The whole Stalker Patty thing is played out, trust me.
No, it's not.
Almost as played out as the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but you don't...
Trust me, Stalker Patty is played out.
You don't want to
take your little cell phone, and I'll talk to her through the locked door on the lesbian couch outside the
studio. How are you going to be able to look at her and evaluate her new look?
I got a new hairstyle.
Look, know what we'll do?
I got the Dorothy Hamill.
Know what we'll do? All right, this is what we'll do. Lock the studio door, because I've had it with Stalker Patty. It was all cute, but now it's like getting a little too real. You lock the door.
Real.
Now listen to me. Lock the door.
Yeah.
Rick, you're on the other side of the door with a cell phone,
okay.
And I will talk to Patty as she's pressed up against the glass door there like she's in prison, and we'll discuss her new look, okay?
That sounds hot.
I'm serious.
She's got her little nubs and everything, man.
Dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rick.
Over the top. Just get the cell phone, lock that door, though, and I'll talk to her like I'm talking to her like she's in prison for trying to kill me.
Like the telephone. Yeah, that's good.
Make sure the door's locked, though. All right.
I got a new hairstyle.
So what we're saying, Corky Steinbrenner?
Yeah. I mean, you know something? Just put the damn pipe down. Just put it down. The guy's got the world, you know, he's got a second chance at life after the colon cancer and everything. And he can't hold it together? What the hell's wrong with him?
Don, what's up?
Have some willpower.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
first of all, what are you saying you should be feeling sad for this guy? That's bull. You want to get him off the pipe, put him in jail.
It's just a sad day, though, you know?
Yeah, no, it's
we also
not. You're sending out two different messages to the world, man. I got a 15-year-old kid. How am I supposed to tell her don't do drugs? Why? You can do whatever you want if you're a superstar.
No, you can't, obviously. I mean,
he got suspended. Gee, wow. What's he making? A couple of mil?
Don, his career is over, and I personally find it sad. I personally find it sad that, you know, we all saw him crying and breaking down in front of everyone after that parade and stuff. It's sad that the guy can't stay off the crap.
Someone's got to smack him upside his head. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look at LT. How many times with LT? How many with Hal?
You know, it's a joke to a certain point. Now it's like, yeah, right, you can do whatever you want.
You're right. I mean, you know, the commissioner is...
His career is one thing, but give me a break.
It's just
to be doing time.
It's just sad. Know how many people would give their left nut to be like playing Major League Baseball, or myself, my first love was basketball. I would kill to play for the Knicks. And these guys got the raw talent, and they can't stay off the crack.
Right, and no self-control.
Drives me nuts. I would have gave pretty much anything to you know, shoot a few J's at Madison Square Garden.
You got that right.
You know,
it's just the whole double standard thing drives me nuts. You know, you try and bring your kids up right and teach them the right stuff.
Yeah.
And there it is all over the paper. LP, cocaine, 8 times. Is he going to jail? Nah, they're going to suspend him and let him do commentary.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, come on. It's just too much.
All right, man.
Anyway, hey, you guys suck. Syndication now.
Thanks, Don.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's true, though, you know? Got the world by the balls, and you just F it up with dope.
That's what I find sad about it, you know? Someone that has all that talent, it's going to waste. Kenny, what's up?
How you doing, guys? You guys are great, I tell you.
Thanks.
This guy's a jerk-off. What are you going to do with him? He reminds me of Opie from New Jack City. It's calling me. It's calling me. He can't stop. What's the matter with him?
Remember that one? That was pretty
he has a wife, he has a kid, he's got all the money in the world. Just, you know, like they said, the willpower. He got no willpower. The guy's a jerk.
You get reference of the day.
Yeah, that's...
You know?
We love obscure references on the show.
They should make,
very good.
New Jack City Part 2 and let him play Ookie.
Ookie.
You know?
Good job, Kenny.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Good done.
All right. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, Strawberry suspended for the entire year. It's an addiction with Strawberry. And it's going to go off on this guy. Mike, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, Mike.
I heard you. Ant's going to go off on a tangent.
Well, no, he's not going to go off on a tangent, but Ant has some serious, strong feelings about addiction.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you something, speaking from personal experience, man, that it is a disease.
Oh, yeah?
All right? Yeah, it is. And you need to seek help for it, you know? And as long as people keep enabling him, like George Steinbrenner, who's always standing by his side.
We got to stand by Straw.
Exactly.
Until he's as skinny as a straw and falls down bad.
Right, exactly. Until all these people, even in the media, stop saying poor Strawberry. I mean, okay, he dealt with colon cancer, you know, things. He's been dealt a couple of bad things, whatever. But people keep enabling him to do what
You know what? F that whole enabler, that psychobabble stuff, because this son of a bitch doesn't even want to stop himself. That's the only thing that matters. If he wanted to stop, he stops. And then it's done with. He could go to so many programs and have people get behind him, and we're all with you and stuff. Unless the guy wants to do it, it's obvious he doesn't.
Exactly.
Then he's not going to stop.
That's what I was trying to say. The bottom line is he hasn't had enough. And
He's
that's
a loser.
He's going back.
He's a friggin' loser. Anyone's
I agree. I agree. I wish I could be making $9 million to sit on the bench and go out every once in a while as a DH.
If you throw your life away because of booze or drugs, you're a loser. And the only person you have to blame is yourself, because at any moment when you pull a pipe to your mouth or a straw to your nose or a bottle to your lips and it's effing up your life, you know it's effing up your life. You're picking it up. The second you put it to your mouth or your nose or whatever the hell you're doing, you know in your head you shouldn't be doing it, but you're doing it anyway. There's no arm twisting you and pulling it towards your mouth and you're saying no, no, no. You just don't do it.
Well, you know, it's not that easy.
Yes, it is. No. Now your logic, it's not that easy. You know what? It is. Because if at any moment he just said, you know something? No, I'm not going to do it. Then, you know what? He wouldn't be doing it. That's it.
You know, you make it sound real simple, but I'm telling you, it's not that easy.
It is.
It really is not that easy.
It's called willpower.
It has nothing to do with willpower. It really doesn't. It has to do with trying to get yourself together a day at a time. And I know that sounds like psychobabble to you, man, but that's the real of it. That's the real of it. And as long as he doesn't want to stop, he's not going to.
All right, Mike. How long?
He's had enough.
How long have you been trying to quit?
I've been clean for a while now.
Is it killing you every day, or?
I mean, yeah, you know, it catches up, man.
What was your thing of choice?
It was the same thing Daryl was doing.
Coke?
You know? But then, you know, I got married and I got kids now, and, you know, priorities do take, I mean, that's what you're saying, too. priorities do take priority.
Sure, you need a job to make enough money to get the kids some coke, too.
Gets to the point where you just don't have time to do it.
Funny, man.
I'm kidding. Come on.
Well, this show always got to be loosely based on a comedy show. So loosely based. So, Mike, we don't want to get too serious ever.
That's right.
We'll throw some seriousness at you, and then we got to hit you with something outrageous and silly.
All right, well, that's all I wanted to put in. I mean, but you're going to badmouth them anyway, because that's what you do, so keep doing it.
No, Mike, I don't want to be misunderstood.
To be honest with you.
I just think it's really sad, that's all.
Yeah, well, it is. It is, because, his priority is to go get high over making a lot of money and being a public figure.
Right.
I mean, kids are looking at him, and they're being like, well, what? I agree with the last guy that called in. He can do what he wants. Make money, and big deal, he got suspended.
All right.
That's not right.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, man, syndication tomorrow.
Okay, let's go to Donna. Donna, you're next on NEW. We all just found out that Strawberry suspended for the year. What's up, Donna?
I'm not really a baseball fan, but Anthony's right. Unless, somebody doesn't want to help themselves, he must like doing it, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Then, something? Let him sit there, and maybe if he's still alive in a few years, he can look back and maybe some point go, boy, did I F up.
Yeah,
now pass me the crack pipe.
With the money that he has, help could be so easy for him.
Yeah, that's okay. He could lose all that, too, and lose that wife that sticks by him between the coke and the whores and everything else. She sticks by him.
Yeah.
I'll predict something. He'll lose her, and he'll lose all of his money, and he'll be a bitter old man, just destitute, because he can't give up the pipe.
And another thing, you guys should definitely go to California.
All right, thank you, Donna.
All right, bye.
All right. Let's go to Jimmy real fast.
Strawberry baseball cards. Be dialing people. Comes with some crack cocaine. Look at this. It's a Daryl Strawberry crack pipe. Got his picture embossed right on the side.
The edge of the Strawberry card has a razor, so you can cut up the line.
Little razor on it. Cut up your lines with the Strawberry card. Each one comes with a crack whore. We'll send it to your house. COD, be dialing people. Be dialing. Daryl Strawberry crack cards.
Let's go to Jimmy. Jimmy, you're next on NEW. What's up?
Hey, guy. And a free Beat the P test kit. Beat the P test kit, people. This is valuable if you work in civil service. Be dialing if you're a conductor on the subway. Invaluable. Beat the P test Daryl Strawberry kit with a McGuire rookie card, for God's sake. Be dialed.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, man, what's up? Listen, forget about the drugs there. What about the hookers picking up skank whores on the street? What's with that?
Maybe he wants to get the AIDS. What do you want to have? What's going to kill Daryl first? Coke, cancer, or AIDS?
Gotta be one of them, I know that.
Or full-blown AIDS.
Hey, listen, guys.
FBA.
Listen, guys, syndication now, rape and ape.
All right, Jimmy.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what that means. I don't want to know.
If you're a band out there and you're looking for a name for your band, you got to call yourself FBA.
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 Federal Bureau of Ass.
Couple more calls on the Strawberry thing, and we'll move on, and then we'll allow the fan to do 20 hours on this.
Well, I believe you got to be a little sympathetic with
Strawberry.
Well, the guy's obviously got an addiction, got a problem, and it's not going to be solved overnight. I don't think a suspension is what this man needs. I think he needs some support from the rest of the team. Is that right?
That's right, dog.
What do you mean it's right? That's the dumbest thing I ever said in my life.
But I always agree with you, dog.
No, you're an idiot. You're a blithering idiot. What, do you want a pipe? Strawberry ought to be kicked out of baseball for good.
Dog, I'm not on the pipe. You see the size of me?
The guy's a bad example for baseball, bad example for sport, bad example for the kids. Do you agree with that, Mikey?
Yes, I do, dog.
What's your problem? The guy's got a problem. You ought to give him a couple of more chances. How much longer we got to talk about this?
19 hours and 52 minutes.
Yeah, I could change about 5 more times, back and forth,
right.
With the program. We'll be back after these words from Bud Lately.
Wow. Let's go to Brian. Brian, you're next on NEW. Brian, hey.
Hey, yeah.
God, I spit all over the microphone.
I agree with Anthony.
You agree with Anthony, Brian. How old are you?
I'm 12.
All right.
When was the last time you had an addiction?
I don't
Those
know.
goddamn Pokemon cards driving me crazy. I need them.
You know this moron, Daryl Strawberry?
Yeah.
He can snort a brick of cocaine faster than Earl could put up a picture.
That's pretty good. Another obscure reference. Very good. Thank you, Brian.
See ya.
Bye.
Later, man. Turn up the radio and listen to yourself now, Brian. Very funny.
You're laughing down the hall.
It's funny.
Jeff, what's up? You're next.
How you doing? You know, you're right about it. It's his own fault. You know, I quit smoking for 2 years. I was at a pack a day. You know, all me and my friend was, once you're out of college, that's it. We'll quit. I quit for 2 years after smoking a pack a day. I had one at a meeting, at a seminar, and I was back to a pack a day. I'm a jackass. You know, like a week later, you know, I'm a pack a day again. It's my own damn fault because I have a cigarette in my mouth.
You got to watch that.
And, sorry.
All right. No, it's okay, Jeff.
But, you know, Strawberry, he's an a-hole.
Right.
He's gotten, this is his third chance, you know? 3 strikes are out.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Peace.
Yeah, I was going into the, remember I was going into the Muni suite every 2 minutes to smoke a cigarette about 2 months ago.
You pretty much quit. I think you're like one of those bar smokers now.
Why?
Why?
Oh, at the appearance? No, I grabbed that smoke on stage. The guy's looking me right in the face. He goes, I thought you quit. I'm like, but then I don't smoke.
Adam. See, I have a cigarette today? Hey, Adam. Today?
Hey, listen, I just want to say I was doing coke and ecstasy for a long time there.
Yeah.
And I saw what it was doing. I said, this is enough. I locked myself in a room for a week. I had people, you know, bringing me food and stuff. And that was it. And I haven't touched it since. And I don't want to hear that, oh, it's an addiction, it's a sickness. Yeah, it really sucks. But when it's over, it's over. And Strawberry should just get over it and either move on with his life or quit a profession that's going to test him.
How long have you been clean?
About a year.
Hey, congratulations, Adam.
Thank you much.
All right, man.
Syndication now.
Thank you.
See, you got to just want to quit, and that's it.
Anthony.
Yes, Opie?
Anthony? No,
yeah? Why do you keep calling my name?
Sorry. We have more Anthonys that call this radio show than any other name.
I know.
But there you have it. Strawberry suspended for the entire year. We'll let the fan do 15 hours on this.
Goodbye. Goodbye, funny man. You know, it's bad because, you know, when he's sober, I guess he's pretty good and stuff. But,
And do we have a final word from Corky Steinbrenner as we leave the subject?
We got to stand by the straw. I mean, he does. It's up his nose all the time. But he stands by the straw and the pipe, whatever the hell else he's into. Look at his nose. He can't help it. Come on.
Recently, he's had a straw up his nose and a pipe up his ass.
Oh, God.
We'll just stand by and give him all the support we can.
Good work. All right, we'll be back.
Opie and Anthony. It's a Kevlar kind of day. 1027 WNEW.
Anthony Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
How many times do we have to tell you? You're a little chubby. You know, you packed on the pounds for winter. You got to get rid of it now. Stacker 2.
Or you're going to be in our ugly ass competition the next time we do a road show.
Do you want to be part of the ugly ass competition or the hot bikini contest competition?
Your choice. Could go either way.
If you want
either way, though, we could use you.
Yeah. So if you want to win the prize for ugly ass, do not listen to this spot. It is not for you. Stacker 2 would not be for you if you want to win the ugly ass contest.
That's right.
But if you want to lose the pounds and get that nice slender ass, Stacker 2.
It does 3 things, Anthony. It burns the fat. It also it builds muscle. That's the other thing it does. It crushes the cravings to snack in between meals, and it gives you a boost of energy.
Wait,
that's 4.
That's 4 now.
I know. I apologize, Anthony.
Oh my God.
But it does build muscle as well. So
okay. It's
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. They have a website, stacker2.com, or give them a call at 1-800-LIGHTLINE. That's 1-800-LITELINE. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Thousands have proven it works.
And Anthony.
Is this the best radio you guys can come up with?
1027 WNEW.
Boston Live off title of record.
I want to kill something.
I'm telling you, I just started working out again.
Yeah.
That CD is getting me through my stupid workouts. Put the CD Walkman on.
Yeah.
Got the filter CD, title of record. And you go to town.
Pumping.
You start pumping a serious 70 pounds.
Yeah.
God damn, I've lost a lot. I'm never going to be a Fight Club champion. I'm going to have to lift my balls off for the next 6 months to try to get back in fighting shape. Anyway, but God damn, that's a great record. What are you listening to? You still listening to your Kid Rock, Anthony?
Yeah, Kid Rock's still in there. Your new CD to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just checking out the new Smashing Pumpkins CD in the office.
Yeah, I got the new one. I'll pop that in the truck.
It's really, really good.
I'm not a big Billy Corgan fan.
Getting great reviews. They're saying this is one of the best albums he's put out in the last 11 years.
Who's saying that? They are.
Well, they. Now, I've read a lot of reviews on it. I don't remember where, because they all do the reviews at the exact same time in every freaking magazine, so.
Billy Corgan, Cardinal O'Connor. You never see him in the same place. Come on. Is it just me?
We got copies to give away to, of the new Smashing Pumpkins CD. I'm distracted because Rick's calling up outside the studio. Is that door locked? Yeah. So we can do that? Okay.
Karen from New Jersey, instant feedback. Did you know that there are Opie and Anthony We Deliver Kegger T-shirts on eBay?
Really?
We knew that would happen.
Definitely.
We got limited edition.
We Deliver Keggers.
We Deliver Keggers.
We haven't heard We Deliver Keggers.
No.
Look at everyone.
Give me a little piece of it.
Just a tiny piece.
I want to hear a piece.
We deliver keggers. We deliver keggers. We deliver keggers. We deliver keggers.
There's a clip on the unofficial website of Nikki. She showed up unexpected to our road show last week.
Yeah.
There's a video clip of her singing We Deliver Keggers.
Oh, yeah?
For the 1,400 people.
Oh, I want to see that.
Oh, wait, she's on the line. She's thanking us.
Hello?
Nikki.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I just wanted to say thank you for, a number of reasons. First of all, I got there late. Well, you know when I got there, because that's when I went right up.
Yeah, we had no idea you were showing up.
The bouncer was so great. He let me, as soon as I said who I was, he let me right in. People outside were really nice.
I think you sounded great, Nikki. You sounded fantastic. Hi, this is I Am Mike.
Oh, no.
I just want to say that you sounded great.
Put the bullhorn down. I'm begging you, all right? I'm calling, I got a drummer with a pancreas.
Oh, you found a drummer?
I got a drummer with a pancreas, man.
Okay, cool, man.
All right, I just had to tell you that.
You think you could, do We Deliver Keggers Unplugged for us on the show, maybe?
Oh, are you kidding? I did the first rehearsal, they're coming to rehearse on Wednesday. I have my first rehearsal with the new drummer on
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And
so
what, does he have, a head and everything?
What?
Does your drummer have a head and feet and everything?
He has, he's lit half the time, but he's got a pancreas and he's, alive.
Hey, you look pretty good on those pictures from the...
I haven't seen them yet, but I'm looking forward to...
With your little black outfit and your cowboy hat.
I didn't see it, but I mean, you guys let me... I didn't even have to say who I was. They brought me right up. You let me... throw the CD on and
they just said
stupid drinking song.
They just said, here, oh, you must be the filthy whore.
Oh, no,
yeah, you're allowed here.
No, don't go, please, I'm begging you. Don't put me through any more.
Yeah, beg, that's what they say in the hotel room before I rape them.
Can I just say one other thing?
Yeah.
It's just a stupid drinking song, and
yeah, because a lot of people want to know what the hell it means.
They were screaming the drinking part, and that's what it was supposed to just be, a dumb, fun thing.
Well, it was dumb, all right.
I know. I'm setting myself up here. Anyway.
Get out the Kleenex, you whore.
It's supposed to be a dumb, funny thing, and it was. And I just want to say thank you.
A dumb, funny thing? What, you? How about a punch to your uterus?
Save me.
I believe you need a few blows to the vulva, you bitch.
I gotta go.
All right, Nikki.
All right. Anyway.
Cool.
Thank you.
Our new friend, Nikki.
Here she goes.
See, we have to make you cry, and then you become our friend.
Right, yeah, right. When we rehearse, though, I'm going to call you.
All right,
I'm going to take you up on...
Oh, and then we'll hear We Deliver Keggers live from the studio.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Rick wants to talk to you.
All right.
There she goes. Nikki from We Deliver Keggers.
We deliver keggers. We deliver keggers. We deliver keggers.
All right.
Rock.
Great little clip of her singing in front of 1,400 people. That little booty, man, on FoundryMusic.com. www.foundrymusic.com, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I got to go to Anthony, the limo driver there. Anthony, what's up?
That song, you are virtually going to make this girl into a superstar we're going to have to listen to for the next 6 years.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get carried away.
Very catchy song.
Oh, God, Opie, please don't do it.
All right, so what's up?
Listen, can I sit by you guys tonight? I don't feel like being in the upper deck.
Oh, you going to Raw tonight?
Yeah, I got nosebleed seats.
We're right behind the announcer's table tonight.
Thank you.
That's going to be funny, man. Come on. We got to bring some goofy signs.
Yeah, we'll bring some stupid signs or something.
Ruben has it. I know what the sign's going to be. Can I say?
No, you can't say.
Oh, that's a great sign, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
If you guys bring that sign, everybody's going to be like, oh, my God!
Are you on, like, crystal meth today, bro?
No, I'm going to be sitting in the upper deck. Thanks a lot for inviting me down with the normal people.
All right, sorry about that.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we're going to be at Raw. It's war time. Let's talk to Rick. He's outside the studio. Rick?
All right.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
Weird sitting down here. I'm finding out a little more about Patty than I think I'd like to know.
Right.
All right.
I like it doggy style.
Hold on. You gotta show off your new look.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go right up against the window. Like
I want to see it too. Like a prison scene.
Yeah, we're gonna go up like it's a prison. And explain what's going on while we plug in here.
Okay.
They're right there.
Well, Stalker Patty came up to the studio again for reasons unknown. She's got a new hairstyle, Opie, and I don't know. We're a little tired of Patty coming in to the studio. A little frightened, maybe. So she's behind the door, which is locked, and there's glass on the door. And we're gonna do like a prison thing, where we have her on the phone, so she'll be talking on the phone through the glass, just like prison. Maybe she'll push her breast against the window.
All right. Oh, Tom.
Here she comes.
All right, here comes Patty in her new look.
Oh, Billy.
We're Whoa, Patty, what's up,
Let me see. Move over a little, Patty.
She cut all her hair off.
Move over the other way, Patty.
Laugh.
Let me see. Move that way.
This way?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Okay, wow, look at that.
That's cute. Patty.
Yeah, she got her
Thank
hair
you.
bobbed. How much did you get cut off?
How much you get cut off, Patty?
I think I cut about 6 inches off.
Yeah, huh? Wow. That's something. What made you do that?
Well, I thought about it for a long time, and I kept having second thoughts, so finally I decided no more second thoughts. Just do it. But I was in tears when I was sitting there having it done.
You were in tears, like
This is like
it's upsetting.
This is
like
set
an
up.
Emotional thing.
This is set up like a prison visit.
Yeah,
we are
on the phone.
We
like
have
right
to
outside
be.
the glass.
We're 3 feet away from her.
Yeah, through a locked door.
There she is, right there in front of us.
Oh, Anthony.
I was just banging on the bulletproof glass.
And she's on the other side of the glass talking through her cell phone.
Did she smuggle any contraband in her butt?
Wait, Patty, like, put your hand up against the glass.
There you go. Hey, boat drinks. Oh, Opie's pressing his boob against the glass there, Patty. Are you going to reciprocate there, Patty?
He louded me.
I bet you mine are bigger than yours. Let's see. Here, lift up your shirt.
Oh, my God, you must be horny. What happened?
If it's a prison
Your
visit.
imagination roams.
Yeah, lift up. Let's see your bra at least. Come on.
I don't wear one.
I just.
Whoa, she doesn't wear one. She's wild.
No.
All right, lift it up real fast. No one can see. Come on.
No.
Come on with your cute little haircut. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see something.
Patty, is
My
that...
co-mark is being crazy.
Patty, is that the only hair you got cut?
Excuse me?
Is that the only hair you got cut and trimmed?
It is the only hair I got
Oh,
cut.
it is. So you still got a wild werewolf down there?
Do you have like a triangle or a mohawk down there?
Or the American Werewolf in London?
She's 3 feet away behind a locked door.
Yeah.
Come on, Patty, show us something.
Press it against the...
Oh, she's thinking about it. Come on.
Pressed ham.
Lift up real fast.
I'm too
I know she's gonna do it. No one can see. It's just Aunt and I. All right, she's pressed up against the glass. Come on, real fast.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh, my God.
I don't do things like that. I can't even go in a try-on.
All right, how about let's see your abs at least.
You can't even go in a try-on room?
All right, she's gonna show the abs. No, just pull up. Look, pull up.
Oh, my God.
I can't do stuff like that.
I can't do it.
I'm very modest.
Well, Patty, you have a new look. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice little haircut.
Very good.
Thank you.
Are you going to, get new glasses?
I don't know.
Maybe something from this century?
No, what happens is I can't afford the prescription I'm walking around with, so I tried to go to Dr. Philitop, and I tried to look into his financing. I don't make enough to need it. So.
You know what's weird about this prison visit?
But he did put me in another contest, though.
This is the weirdest thing. She's talking.
Yeah.
We hear her voice. Mm-hmm. It's not going along with her lips.
Yeah, it's a little delay.
It's really freaky. All right.
Kind of strange.
What else have you changed about your look there? Anything else? New clothes?
Well, she's wearing kind of a different shirt, I think. Is that new?
Yeah.
It is.
He gave it to me as a gift.
Oh, yeah. Was it Ronald?
No.
Oh, man.
Patty, would you like to kiss me through the glass door? No, I'll put my lips against the door.
Yeah, Patty, you put your lips against the door. And then put your face against the door.
You fag!
Do a prison kiss. Prison kiss, Patty. There you go. Prison kiss. She won't even kiss you through the... Go ahead, Patty. Patty, go for it. Opie's got his lips, smashed right against the window, and he's waiting for Patty. Patty, go ahead. Just go ahead. Make like you're kissing him right through the glass. No, don't bang your head into... She's banging her head like a pigeon flying into a window. She's got chicklets.
Stuff against the window.
Come on, go ahead. Come on, Patty. Opie just boobed her again. Did you see what she did? She slammed her head up against the window.
Come on. Are you going to kiss me through the glass or not?
Come on, Patty. Pressed ham.
All right.
All right, here we go.
There you go. Okay, here we go. Prison kiss through the window.
Yeah, very funny.
Go ahead. No, Patty, straight on. Don't turn your head. Don't turn your head. Leave it there for a while. Oh, what would that be like, man? Well, you could tell because you're that close. It's just a pane of glass away. Oh, you're feeling her up through the glass. What would that be like? Pretty hot? Yeah.
All right, Patty. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right, we got a glory hole over here. Yeah, go to the other side of the window over there.
Okay.
Okay, Patty. Bye-bye. There goes Patty.
There she goes.
Something you didn't realize? Patty just revealed to me before while we were in spots that she used to be a singer.
Oh.
Thinking of songs that she might want to sing to you.
Maybe she's going to cover We Deliver Keggers.
All right, Patty.
Okay.
Okay.
It was nice visiting today.
Very nice today.
Yeah, I had fun at the show the other night. It was a lot of fun.
That's good, Patty. Well,
Stalker Patty at our live show.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Okay. Look forward to the next one. Bye.
Bye. There she goes, Stalker Patty. Goodness. She's waving. We will not let her in the studio anymore.
Dude,
so now when she stops by, it has to be a prison visit.
Dude, you know exactly what it would be like to kiss her. You were you were one pane of glass away. Would you like get a Hummer from her?
Yeah. I'm a guy, idiot.
Oh my God.
All right, whip it out. Whip it out. I'm gonna hop your knob.
Chris, what's going on?
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
That's the retard, man. I just got through real quick on that one.
Oh. Well, what do you want to say?
I just want to say goodbye to you guys, man. I'm leaving to go move to California tomorrow.
Hey, have fun, man.
It's going to be a good time. Hopefully you guys will get syndicated sometime soon and be able to listen to you guys out there.
We will, we're trying. We'll see what happens.
That'd be great. I was wondering, is there any chance I can get in touch with the guys who make those O&A Express T-shirts?
Yeah.
Get one of them?
Hold on. If you're really moving, hold on.
All right.
Send Chris a shirt. Seriously, someone take line 4. Dave, what's going on?
That was disgusting, man.
Why?
How could you do that? I saw Stalker Patty. She's gross, man.
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, come on.
I didn't do nothing.
The glass is like 4 inches thick. I never touched her. I was pressing my boobs up against the glass. I was pressing my boobs up against the glass.
That was disgusting.
And making out with her through the glass.
It's gross, man. You got your pussies. Good for going to L.A.
All right, Dave.
Later.
Thank you. That was horrific. All right, Ant. More of your phone calls in just a bit. 212-757-1027. Fran is 84 years old. Rick, you cannot have oral sex with Fran. I'm sorry.
No, anal is okay.
Trainwreck Radio. The Opie and Anthony Show. 1027 WNEW.
I can't even believe these morons.
He's a disgusting little man.
What a douchebag.
Trainwreck Radio.
Bend over.
This is sicker than Faces of Death.
1027 WNEW.
What the hell is this? Yeah. Nah, we got to get rid of this one. Yeah, baby. We need the ones that rock. I'm gonna pound that ass. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like porno music, doesn't it? Yeah. What would be the porno scene if this was the music playing? Hi, cable guy.
My TV is all like glittery.
I could fix that with my cable. Let me just pull my cable out of here, and I gotta hook that up to your box.
Oh, my box. It got so wet.
That could be a problem. But I'll fix it. I'll fix your wet box with some of my big, thick cable. Let me just hook that, slam it into your box. I think it's more fun porno. Yeah?
Like the wacky porno?
Wacky porno. Pizza guy still has half his uniform on, that type of thing. Pounding the housewife, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. The wacky porno music is more like the... You know, it's almost like Brady Bunch music or something. Do you have it?
You're going to make me find the porno music?
Because I remember one was really goofy. And that's like the porno scene where the ice cream man comes by, ringing the ice cream bell, and the woman comes out, and like he's like, oh, okay, miss, here's your push-up pop. And he still has his wacky ice cream man hat on.
Let me try to find it for you.
Railing her. No, that ain't it. Oh, that's real, that's the long stroking.
That's California long stroking.
Yeah, you're doing some California long stroking to this one.
All right, hold on. I'll find the wacky porno music. Let's try this one. No, it's got to be like poppy. Come on.
No. This is interracial. This is a big black guy. Looks like a baby's arm clinging an apple. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Come on.
Wow.
She's taking on the whole football team.
Yeah.
In the shower.
That's it.
Whoa. They're playing cards on her back.
You like this, don't you, you bitch?
Okay, hold on. I'll find it. How about this one? No.
Action.
This is when they try to make Charlie's Angels into a porno or something.
Yeah. Lesbo scene.
Lesbo scene? All right, let me try this one.
Here it is. Goofy porno.
Okay, I have your push-up right here, Mrs. Johnson. Hey, what are you doing? Whoa.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to screw. He's never screwed before, but he's like 3 feet long.
Oh, my goodness.
He's still got his wacky ice cream hat on sideways. Pounding her.
Okay, let me just slam it right here.
Please.
All right.
That's goofy porn
music.
There's
the goofy porn music.
Whoa. Only imagine what's going on here. I think you know.
Forbidden love.
Yeah. My ebony delights. Yeah. Let me get a little taste of that purple winged bat.
She's got a schoolgirl outfit on. All right.
Yeah.
Couple more or no?
Oh,
it's kind of fun. Oh, this is the end of the porno. The last effing scene. As they roll the credits.
Yeah, they're out by the pool, just banging. Yeah. But it was a feel-good porno.
Yeah. Everything worked out in the end.
Yeah. Right in the end.
Right in the end.
Good time anal music.
Wasn't that from Anal Intrusions Part 8?
Ooh, yeah.
This is orgy music.
Yeah. Kind of goofy again. With that wacky 60s B3 organ in there.
All right. Name the movie this was from, Ant.
Okay. Teenage Nympho Sex Sluts? No?
The most famous one.
Oh, Debbie Does Dallas?
Almost the most famous one.
I don't know. Deep Throat?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. Enough of the stupid porno music. We got to use some of these for our music beds, though.
Yeah, it's better than that one we...
All right, what else is going on, Anthony? We've discussed the Diallo thing.
Yeah.
We've discussed Strawberry. He's been banned for the entire year.
That's right.
The Knicks looked great yesterday against Allen Iverson and the damn 76ers. I hate Allen Iverson.
You do?
We held him to...
They did?
We held him to 26 points. That's good because the stupid idiot takes like 50 shots a game now. Oh, that's right. We're doing basketball. Can anyone talk to me about basketball?
Can Rick? I don't know.
I can talk basketball with you.
Did you see Vince Carter yesterday?
Oh, that was sick.
51 points for Vince Carter, Anthony. They're starting to say that he might be the next Michael Jordan.
What? I was
He's from North Carolina, just like Michael was.
Sorry, I was checking the closing prices on my options.
He's bald, just like Michael was.
Oh, really?
Shaved his head.
Yeah, he put on a great game.
Well, even I know that. Michael Jordan.
Now, what did the Dow do today?
Dow up 176 points, Opie.
We bounced back today?
Yes. NASDAQ a little down, 12 points. Not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like people coming back to the blue chips today, Opie.
Well, we hope
so. The tech's suffering just a tad. But if you were in it today, a lot of things moving both ways pretty quickly. Could have made some scratch today. I saw Bradshaw from the WWF on Squawk Box this morning. I thought I was having an acid flashback. You turn on, it's like 9 o'clock. I like to get up, turn on Squawk Box on, what is that, CNBC?
Correct.
And see what's happening. Pre-market open. Check out how the futures are doing. See how the market might open. And I see Bradshaw from the WWF discussing stocks.
He's supposedly really good. He knows what he's doing.
He seems to have made some money in the market over the past couple of years that he's been in. He's a long-term kind of guy. We learned that. He was dressed all nice and speaking intelligently.
I'd like to get him on the show.
That would be cool.
Because he's pretty funny and he knows, like, stocks.
Yeah.
Not a bad combo for this radio show.
No. No.
All right, what else is going on that we forgot to talk about?
Today, let's see.
Oh, my God, the guy that fell from that plane.
Oh, another brain surgeon.
Another stowaway falls from a jet approaching JFK. Where was that, in Lindenhurst?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or was it Lynbrook?
I don't know, somewhere in the pattern. Somewhere in the final leg.
Yeah, and I guess he fell right outside a emergency room entrance, Anthony.
Almost made it.
Almost made it.
They could have scraped him up. He almost fell right on a gurney. That would have been nice. Wheel him in. Yeah, they say it appeared to be a man in his 20s. Had some foreign change in his pocket. So probably came from another country.
So they're assuming that he came from another country?
Yeah, the old gag where, you hide in the landing gear wheel well. It's not a bus. What do they think? It's one of those rickety old buses that take the mountain roads? You could just hide in it?
Some of these guys make it, though, by hiding in the wheel well.
It's got to get awful cold up there. It's not pressurized.
And they're assuming that he's from another country just because he had foreign change in his pocket?
Yeah.
Could have been from Queens. Astoria.
Oh, my God. I don't know if the compartment is pressurized. I think it is. I'm not sure, but I think because the tires think if it wasn't pressurized, the tires would explode or something. So I don't think the pressure's a problem, but it's just a cold. It's cold. It's not heated. And once it opens up, you better be awake. Don't take a snooze. Imagine that. I'm just going to nap here. I'll set my little alarm so I wake up before I plummet to my death.
Can you imagine being in the wheel well and you're pretty much laying on the part that's going to open up?
And you don't know exactly
when it's going to open up. So you must be so freaking paranoid. It's like,
the first couple of hours, you're okay because you just took off.
Yeah, but you're like, was that only 2 hours, or it is a 12-hour flight? Maybe I've been just hanging here 11 hours already.
And then what do you do? Just hold on for dear life for hours waiting for it to start moving?
These people are nuts. This country isn't that great. I mean, it's a good place and all, but worth holding on to a wheel for 12 hours?
And he didn't hold on too well, so that was that. I mean, what do you do? Do you hold on? Is there a place to hide?
Randall, you got something on this story?
Yes.
Yeah, Randall.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Listen, it was Long Beach, and they found the body parts behind Long Beach Hospital.
There it is.
All right.
I knew in between Long Beach Hospital and Reynolds Channel. I'm talking maybe 5 feet from the water.
I knew it was an L.
It wasn't a good sight.
They only found body parts? That's why they're assuming it came from the sky.
This was no boating accident.
Body parts.
That is sick.
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right. We got a flight engineer and pilot on the line, Anthony.
Oh, how about that?
Mach.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Mach.
Is that your name, Mach?
That's my nickname, yeah.
Were you in the Air Force or Navy?
I still am.
Oh, an aviator?
Yes, I am.
Is Mach on the side of your fighter?
No, buddy, I wish it was. Actually, it's a transport.
Oh, what do you fly? One of the C-131s or something? What do you fly?
Yeah, T-5s. You guys have actually gotten beer from me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I dropped off a case of German beer. I just got back from Germany.
Tonight on Jag, Mach.
And I heard about this guy. Can't believe that idiot.
Yeah.
You know what? Those wheel wells are not pressurized.
No?
No.
Why doesn't the tire explode?
Because they're filled with nitrogen.
Oh.
Ah, so you learn something new every day.
Yeah, but don't they got to still be inflated to a certain PSI?
Yeah, they were, and that's probably what probably happened was when they sucked up the landing gear, they probably cut the guy in half.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
But you read about these guys that make it. I mean, where are they hiding in the wheel well that they make it?
Sometimes guys make it on short runs, up and down the coast for only a couple hours.
Hold your breath. Jeez, man.
Yeah, coming from overseas. They said that he may have came from England because they found some English coins in his pocket. And they said there was a British Airways flight that came in at the same time.
Hip, hip, cheerio.
So...
Oh, rather, I'm falling to my death, don't you know?
Unfortunately, the guy just wasn't able to hold his breath, That's what happens.
Hold his breath. Man. All right, thank you, Mach.
Hey, take care, guys.
Cool.
Talk to you soon.
Mach. I'm still not buying that. I don't know about that tire pressure thing.
The wheel well is not pressurized, and police believe the man could not have survived the flight, Anthony.
Okay.
Body found in JFK flight path. He had British coins and cigarettes bought in Spain in his pocket.
Goodbye, funny man. Godspeed to you.
What a way to go. All right, more of your phone calls in just a minute.
Oh, no. You know what I just found out?
What?
That's how they have us scheduled to fly out to WrestleMania. In the wheel wells. Damn, Vince, you bastard.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back. Phone line. Give us a call. 212-757-1027.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Grown men jumping all over each other.
Okay, terrific. 1027 WNEW. Static. Opie and Anthony 2 to 7. Then more static. 1027 WONA.
Hey, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. 212-757-1027 is our phone line. Fax line, 212-957-9639. Oh, we might have to play this one out. Oh, yeah. We might have to just play this one out today, Anthony. Get a little attitude going.
I like this one.
9 Inch Nails. All right, what the hell, we'll do it. We'll be back. Head like a hole on 1027 WNEW.
Opie.
What is it going to take for us to piss you off to the point where you're going to change the station? That's what I need to know.
Shove it.
Anthony.
Boy, it sure is easy to be a fag on this show, isn't it?
That's going to be trouble. Opie and Anthony. We just received a PhD in stupidity. 1027 WNEW.
Yeah, so we took a quick musical break there. Power Man 5000, Nobody's Real is what you heard. That's Rob Zombie's brother on lead vocals. 9 Inch Nails before that. This is Cold Chamber. Who's coming to town with Typo Negative March 14th at Roseland. Litz coming to town March 4th, Irving Plaza. 311 March 4th at Roseland. And the Boss coming back to town, Anthony.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's talk here.
I'm amazed he still has a voice after doing that song way back when.
Yeah.
Korn coming to town, too. April 1st, Continental Arena. April 8th at Nassau Coliseum. That's my concert pick right there. If you don't see Korn, something's wrong with you. Unbelievable live band. Unbelievable live band.
Wow, look at that. We're getting concert information and everything now.
Well, we're trying to update the show a little bit.
I love that Allman Brothers. 13 nights at the Beacon. 13 nights.
What, are they slacking this year? Don't they usually do like 30 dates?
Well, I think that's when the whole area runs out of pot after 13 nights, so they have to leave. There's no more weed.
Yeah, if you need to score some weed, get around the Beacon Theater when the Allmans are in town.
How many painted denim jackets you think you'll see that night?
Hey, man, Allman Brothers, man. Look, I got Eat a Peach.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Don't laugh. Those guys still know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
They've updated the band a little bit. They got like one of their lead guitarists now is like 24 years old.
They've done that move, huh?
Yeah, the guy rocks.
He's not an Allman brother.
Well, a lot of bands getting back together or trying to stay together, like Leonard Skinner and...
Yeah.
Oh.
Allman Brothers pulling it off, though. It's not so much like it's a nostalgia band when they go out. It's kind of cool. They're still the same.
They can pull it off because, Greg Allman, still alive.
Yeah.
So you need one of your singers to be alive to pull it off.
You need an Allman for the Allman Brothers. You don't even need a couple of them to be brothers. You just need one.
Well, with Leonard Skinner, yeah, I know they have a Van Zandt, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
One of your singers needs to be alive. See, the Allman Brothers lost one, but they still had one.
Right. 13 nights. God bless them.
God bless them is right. Frank, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How are you?
I wanted to talk about that horror show that's coming up on HBO, If These Walls Could Talk, or as I like to refer it, If These Dykes Could Act. What the hell are they thinking? It looks horrible. Have you seen any of the promos for it?
Ellen DeGeneres? Is that the one?
Yeah, they got Ellen DeGeneres as the husband, Sharon Stone as the wife.
Oof.
Oh, it's all, and Sharon, they've got her in this Spike Dyke do.
I've had it with Sharon Stone.
Well,
I was never really a big fan of hers, but just like...
Oh, come on. When she was in Total Recall?
What? Oh, no.
I mean,
the cross the legs one?
Well, which way did it go, Doc?
Which one was the one where she crosses and uncrosses her legs and shows her...
I'm having a
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct, right.
There you go.
Jesus.
I think he was writing like a fiend. Thank you, Stinky.
Opie, he's nowhere near this. If you see this, she's got a lot of city miles, so she's looking kind of old.
Yeah.
And she's got this Spike Dyke do. She looks like Chuck Knobloch with the bleached hair.
Chuck Knobloch.
Oh, Chuck's prettier than her. Let me put it that way. And they got her and Ellen talking about having a baby. Then they have these other two. You can see I've watched this a lot. I don't know why I'm complaining.
Really?
Is it on already, or this is just a preview?
It's coming up, and they've been pushing it hard. They actually have spots on NEW, on Gay Rock. They've got radio spots, TV. They are pushing this big time.
Really?
There's this other chick, Chloe Sevigny, or whatever her name is, and she's like the butch type, but you know what she looks like? She looks like Spike from Happy Days. She's like got the leather jacket, the white T-shirt, and hair.
Very good.
Hey, Spike.
We're getting some good references on the show today.
Well, I just want to know if you guys have seen
Come to him, I'm blind.
It looked awful, but I may just see it just to get the cringe factor. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to see it just so we could goof on it.
Oh yeah.
No, what I saw on HBO this weekend was the latest installment of Real Sex.
Yeah.
God damn, is that show fun?
Oh, man. HBO is great for that.
Thank you, Frank.
Sure thing, guys.
HBO, you won't find a more diverse channel. Because early in the morning, you could tune in and see, like, the Berenstain Bears or Babar, the baby elephant cartoon. And then a mere 12 hours later, you're seeing hardcore pornography.
On the same stage.
People just banging and covering each other with food and eating off each other.
Are you like me? It's just a nice surprise. You're flicking around. I truly do not know when real sex is on. And all of a sudden I'll flip around and there'll be absolutely nothing on TV. And all of a sudden,
you're just
bing, like, yes.
And here's the news. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And in 1942...
What channel's this? I don't get the Playboy channel.
Real sex.
It's a surprise. Yeah, real sex.
Well, the latest installment, I have many problems. Did you see the one chick that she teaches like housewives how to give Hummers, and she packs up her little fake penises, I guess you could say that, into a briefcase and goes to a house like it's
on the road,
like it's a Tupperware party.
You suck it.
And then they have to pick out which one they want to practice on, and then they have plates in front of them, and the bottom of the Johnson has like a sticky
suction cup,
so they plop it on the plates. Now it's like wah 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 wah.
And they go to town.
And they go to town, and she shows all these techniques,
teaching the Hummer to housewives everywhere.
Wow.
I've been disgusted by some of those, though. You turn it on. There's a whole thing going on with group sex and food. I've seen like 3 different shows about this. And they're lying in bathtubs and pouring honey and chocolate and corn on each other and licking it out of everywhere.
Yeah.
It ain't doing nothing for old Ann.
I don't know.
Food and sex. You know, it looks all great. Oh, did you see the scene in 9.5 weeks where they're in front of the fridge and the cherries and the shrimp and this and that and they're No. It's disgusting.
Well,
food. You want to be licking food out of somewhere?
And honestly, I don't mind that at all. If it's one-on-one, that's fine. I have a problem with the whole group. Like a lady will have her house filled with couples, and they're all just getting naked and trying, like, pouring food on each other, or the one on the latest Real Sex is foot fetishes.
Hey, Bob, you're sucking on Dan's foot.
Right.
Oh, my God.
And then the guys, they all just get naked together and stuff. It's just...
The naked guy thing. Was that the one where they all go out into the woods with, like, the guy and try to teach each other that it's good and it's fine to be with other men and be naked and hug each other.
They have to all hug each other naked. Peter from OK's. What's up, Peter?
Hey, guys. What's happening, my man?
All right.
Yo, I had some guys on my Friday night watching that show the other night, and let me tell you something. When we all look over, and it's just a room full of these rubber schwanzes, you know what I mean? They had one from the Lotto. White guys were like, that is a little too gay for a card game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, there's a guy's junk in your face, so had to turn her off. But it is a treat late at night, you know?
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good.
Bye.
See the one with the couple that went to the black dominatrix to get spanked? That was a good one. They're getting tied up. I mean, they're paying, and you know they must be paying thousands because it's some elite thing to do. It wasn't like a dingy place. This was some upper crusty dominatrix. And they're tying this guy and a woman to boards and whipping them. And they're paying all kinds of money for a woman that I swear it looked like Star Jones with a whip. This big, fat, black woman is whipping it. You know, if your girl would ever even talk you into doing something like that, it would have to be, take me to the hottest chick ever with a whip.
And make sure there's no cameras, no audio equipment.
And there's a guy, you know, he's like, I'm doing this because it's very erotic. And here comes Star Jones. I'm going to whip your white ass. Reverend Al with a wig. And they're paying all kinds of cash.
My favorite Real Sex was the guy who got the real doll or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. It was a real doll. It's one of those dolls that looked like a real woman, supposedly.
Had it mailed to his house, and then they
cost thousands.
They had a threesome, him, his girlfriend, and the real doll.
And the doll.
And they filmed it for Real Sex.
Yeah. What a dick. The guy's banging the doll.
Right in front of his chick.
In front of his chick, and his chick's like kissing the doll at the same time. It's like, excuse me, dude. You got a live one right there.
All right, what are you doing? It was my favorite episode of Real Sex. Evan, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, man, I've been watching Real Sex for years, man. And what's the deal? They're always showing these 50-year-old schlocks on the show.
Yeah, well, that's when they take the guys out to a retreat, or they take these old couples and try to teach them.
Desert or something,
yeah,
man?
and they try to teach them how to have, like, sex again. And the guy's talking. It's like, I'm 58 years old. I'm an accountant and a grandfather. And you're thinking, what if the grandkids are watching you banging grandma? Or out in the desert with your buddies hugging each other going, They're chanting and hugging as they're naked.
Swimming in a big pool of mud or something.
Yeah, they're covering each other with, cover Bob with mud. It's okay.
Hey, can I give a quick shout out, man?
Hit it, Evan.
Hey, I'd like to say what's up, Carissa. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. I hope you feel better.
Are you going to pound her?
I hope so.
All right, cool.
I hope so.
Have a good one.
Bye, Evan.
Opie, this just in. Quick news report.
Yeah.
I'm getting just heard an O&A rule on Channel 7. Reporting from a bar where some guy got shot or something.
Psycho Mark, one of his psychopaths, has struck. Yeah.
Oh, what do you got something over there?
Brian from Bayshore. Yo, O&A on ABC News Live shot. Someone in the background yelled, O&A rule. Later. Andy from Putnam County.
Nice.
Next up from Westchester. Just heard O&A rule on Channel 7 reporting from a bar where some guy got shot or something. The psychopaths strike again, Anthony.
Nice.
Very good. Mo from Jersey on the instant feedback. How about the real sex episode about the guys getting naked together in the woods?
That is the worst.
That's the one where they're all getting naked and getting in a big circle and giving group hugs and stuff.
Yeah, they light a big fire.
No, that's the one where the couples split.
Yeah.
The guys hang out for, like, the morning, and the girls hang out together in the morning, and the guys all get naked. To feel comfortable about their manhood, I guess, they'd start touching and feeling each other.
Yeah, they're standing
hugging with their swings.
They're standing, like, right across from each other, inches away, rubbing each other's shoulders and humming and touching each other, and they're totally naked.
Right.
Like, what is this helping?
And then
what is it helping?
And then they finally and then the girls do the same thing. That part of the real sex is great, because now they're doing lesbian stuff.
But usually there's only one or maybe two decent-looking girls in that, and the rest are like old housewives or fat women or something like that. Then they all get together and bang each other.
Yeah.
What does that help?
Hey, Rob, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Well, I'm an airline pilot. I'm 62 years old, and I'm just rediscovering my sexuality. Oh, so is the whole world, pal. Jesus, we're watching you sack hanging like Turkish taffy on a summer day.
Like click-clacks.
Getting off the chair and sticking to it like a fruit roll-up.
You guys there?
Yeah, Rob, what's up? You're next.
Yeah, I was watching this one show, The Real Sex. I was flipping around last night, a couple nights ago, weeks, whatever. And it's this black guy. He's like a stripper. And they're showing him warming up in the background, like, pulling his pud, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like these long-ass arm motions. Like he's like got like 10 foot long.
So he's getting his junk ready before he hits the stage?
Yeah, but like not just like us little white guys with the short, quick motions.
Yeah.
This guy, he's like reaching like full arm's length. Oh, man, you should have seen it.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yo, wait.
Yo.
I was talking to
Stephen
Lynch online a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
He's a cool guy.
He's a very cool guy.
Yeah, he wasn't like a dick. He wasn't like, yo, get out of here, man. He was like a cool guy.
The people associated with our radio show are very cool guys. Simple as that.
Very cool cats indeed.
And everything, man.
Well, thanks, Rob.
Yeah, cool.
He's gonna have a CD coming out soon, and we're gonna try to do the CD signing with him.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the Jay Moore show, but I couldn't get in because I was only 18.
Next time.
Yeah, hook me up.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
Peace. The clown sex episode. Let's go to Rich. Rich, you're next on WNEW.
Yo, guys, syndication now.
Yeah. Right.
You ever see the clown sex episode? Like 15 people with rubber chickens pull them out of everywhere, throwing pies on each other's faces and whatnot, and they getting down and dirty. It was unbelievable.
I don't remember that one.
No, the clown sex episode's great. You got to catch it.
All right. I'll have to check that out.
Rent it now and get a rubber nose ready.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
I'm distracted. The phone sucked. There's feedback.
I don't know what that is.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike, you're next on NEW.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, did you ever see the one where they're all sitting around in the woods and they're at this, like, American Indian retreat, and they're talking about putting the woman's tupili in the man's tupuli, and they're hugging each other with, placing their chakras next to each other?
Was that the one where they were playing the drum? Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, they're all naked, playing the drum, and just a bunch of guys.
And they make them dance and, like, jump up and down and stuff.
Yeah. Could you picture that? Hey, Hope, you want to go out this weekend? Me and a bunch of guys are going to get naked and play a drum and jump around naked.
Imagine we get all the guys associated with this show to go on a retreat where we play the bongos and jump around
naked.
To show our...
All right, terrific.
And are you built like the rabbit or the deer? You know, when they're talking about the different types of body parts that resemble animals.
Yeah.
Well, is he fast like a rabbit or slow like a buffalo?
We all watch Real Sex, though, because it's just so out there.
It's a surprise.
It's hysterical. You're right. It's like a bonus when you flip around and all of a sudden it's on. You're like, what the hell is this?
It's the basic cable package smut.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you.
You guys are great. Take it easy.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye.
It'd be greater if we had the phones fixed.
Kind of rough.
Aaron, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing today?
Good. What's up?
Hey, you ever see that one where they make the plaster molds of the guys'
units?
There you go. And the girls' units.
Yeah. We've talked about that one in the past.
Where a bunch of chinky women put the hairs on?
Yeah, the chinky women put the hair on the...
And they have the guys prepping the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have to be engorged and excited when they put the cast on. So a guy is going to town on the girl, and then he pulls away, and they dump a lap full of latex on her.
Hey, one more thing I want to tell you guys.
Yeah.
I got a new code word I want you to think about. You know when a girl's got a shaved unit down there?
Yes.
How about Mrs. Bigglesworth?
Oh, very good. We'll try to start using that one.
All right, guys. Have a good one, all right?
Thank you.
We don't gnaw on our kitties.
Yeah, but the factory where they're making the fake penises, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and the fake vaginas.
The little Taiwanese ladies like...
Yeah, they got to clean up the schlong and paint veins on it.
Yeah.
And they're holding this big friggin' knob in their hand with a little paintbrush. Painting veins.
What a job. Jake,
never saw one that big before.
Jake, what's going on?
Oh, man, what's up?
Hey.
Real Sex, that show friggin' rules. You ever see the one where there's these two old guys, right? And you call them up or whatever, or you write them a letter, and they'll make a porno for you. Like, whatever you want. But the best part is the guys are like 110 years old. And they get like Peruvian prostitutes, you know? And they're over there like, yeah, spread them, baby. You know, they're like directing the girls. You know, they got like a car wash fantasy to get like 8 of these Peruvian whores out there like washing some dude's car, and you know, like they'll just call it like any fetish video or whatever. But it's the best because these guys are like 110. They're wearing like the green plaid suits, and they can't even see. They can't talk, and they're just trying to tell people like, you know, oh, it's the best one. It's the best. It's like two old perverts, and they're trying to pay, but they get like $6,000 a video.
Yeah.
And they get these guys, they're like, you know, they're regular guys. They want all these videos. They go, we got this one customer calls up once a month. $6,000 for porn a month is a little bit much, but
that's funny.
Man,
well,
that show rocks.
People
man.
have some sick fetishes out there.
Oh, and it was the most bizarre stuff. Car wash, chocolate videos, and like anything you could think of. Like, I can't believe HBO gets away with that, man.
Yeah, they do get away with some pretty hardcore stuff on that.
Oh, it's a man. Did you ever see the one with the rubber suits?
Yes, I saw the rubber suits.
Yeah, they like make rubber suits, and they just dip you in rubber or something.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how you get off on that, but I guess it happened.
Wasn't that the latex?
Yeah, the latex.
Yeah.
They paint on the latex or something?
There are people that will get off on anything. That's what it is. Like, I completely do not understand some of the stuff that they're doing. Like, well, we are into bonding and wrapping, and they get off on wrapping women up as tightly as possible around their waist, like corsets and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a whole club dedicated to wrapping women's midsections up. It's like, I don't get that.
Yeah, like bizarre stuff. I mean, but like stuff you've never even seen before. Like, you know, I like to paint myself with Jell-O and roll around in blood and then slap my cat and get dressed as a schoolgirl or something.
We're the Society for Slapping Your Kneecaps with Pliers.
Yeah, but there's
we really get off on that?
People.
Yeah, I know. They find 50,000 people that are into the same goofy thing.
Yeah, and I'm always sitting, like when I listen to you guys, right, and I hear all the lesbians come in, I'm going, where the hell are all these girls? You know, I never run into them. I never meet them. And then you watch that show, and there's a society for people who like to, you know, I don't know, go down on cats. And
Jake, you want to see lesbians going at it, you got to go to one of our road shows.
Yeah, my God.
It amazes us. Every time we do a road show, we pick 2 girls out of the audience that have never made out before with another woman, and they're on stage with someone else that they've never met before, and they just go at it.
Oh, man.
It's unbelievable.
That's the thing, like, you guys can get them out, but you don't see them girls walking around. You know what I'm saying?
No, believe me, before we got the radio gigs, that stuff wasn't just happening. Like, hey, look at this, Hope.
Exactly. For a regular schmuck like me, there ain't too many girls. Like, I can't walk up to a girl and go, hey, get naked and make out on this couch over here.
Jake, let me tell you our hell, too. We could only get that happening when we're on a stage in front of 1,400 people. If Ed and I are going out for a drink, like, around the corner, and we'd see 2 hot chicks, we can't work the same hand.
That doesn't happen.
It just doesn't
I
work.
was in a band, man, and when you're on stage, like, stuff happens, and then you get off the stage, you're like, so what are you doing later? They're like, oh, get away from me. I feel your pain. I know what that's all about.
Good.
But that's like mainstream stuff, though. You guys got to go do a road show and find somebody that likes to, you know, smack around a dog and you know, do something crazy while dressing like a nun or something.
Well, we're always trying to outdo the last road show, so don't be surprised if we pull a couple good ones out of our pocket soon, all right?
Yeah, I went to the Hoboken one, but I didn't make it in. I'm kind of glad, actually. Hoboken kind of sucks.
Well,
that one blew.
People had a lot of...
You guys got to do something in Jersey, but not in Hoboken. There ain't a club there big enough for anything in Hoboken.
No, we're going further into Jersey in the very near future. We'll have details, all right? Hey, Jake, we got to fly.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Is that the big thing we're working on? The Jersey thing?
We have a few big things we're working on, yeah.
I'm talking about summer. We've been working on that?
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
We got some plans.
Oh, I'm not saying a word. I'm just saying, oh, my God. Wait till you see what we come up with.
Bob from Branchburg, New Jersey? Where's Branchburg, New Jersey? I've never heard of that town. The best real sex episode was one of the early ones where a 50-year-old woman taught a huge circle of naked women how to masturbate. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
I was watching like a geyser.
I saw that one.
You saw that one?
Yeah. And it was some old woman, and she's teaching them how to masturbate. They're all laying back in a circle in this room, just going to town on themselves with their hand.
Petting the poodle?
Yeah. And just moaning and totally, like, finishing. And I'm watching going, this is HBO? This rules.
And then Steve from Manhasset. Best episode of Real Sex was at some sex convention where they try to see how many orgasms a chick could get in an hour. How many do you think a chick did in an hour, Ed?
In an hour?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look through the page.
I saw that.
You, with your new eyes, you could see that I'm looking through the page. That sucks. I can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore.
With my new eyes, you should have saw what I saw when Patty was 3 inches from my face earlier.
I would say in an hour, let's see, one every...
This girl rode some horse-like thing. How many orgasms did she have in an hour? She passed out and had to be carried off after she was done.
My God. 600.
600? In an hour?
I'm going off.
Do the math, man.
I'm thinking every,
My God, man. Do the math. 126.
Okay.
Record number of orgasms for a man on this same apparatus.
What?
That's what I would say. 2 tops. No, let's say in an hour?
In an hour. Let's think.
In an hour.
10. What?
How many orgasms could you have in an hour?
In an hour?
Like if everything was perfect.
Probably 5.
Kid. No way.
If I was trying?
5 in an hour?
Yeah, why not?
I'd be happy with 3.
I mean, try. Look, I'm talking trying.
I'd be happy with, 2, but 3 would be
I'm
ideal.
talking trying, too, you know?
Well, I'm saying.
Like, really trying. You're not even trying to hold out or doing it. You're actually trying to finish.
That'd be tough.
Work and everything.
Well, this guy had 46 in an hour.
Come on.
And Steve writes, he probably laid a map of the world on the floor after that hour.
On the same apparatus. A milking machine, probably. What kind of apparatus is it?
I don't know. Well, there's a lot more people talking about real sex here on the line. Steven, you're next on NEW.
Hey, guys, love your show.
Thanks.
You ever see the one, I think this is the one you were talking about already, when the guys there's a whole bunch of guys, and it was a real sex, in Northern California in a retreat. They had a big statue of a penis, and they're out romping around in the woods, and they had a masturbation class, and they're sitting in a circle, they're all naked, and the guy's like, it's so funny, it's so gay,
it's so gay. I think every guy sits home and says that. Like when these scenes come on,
it's so gay. You want to watch it, you know, you couldn't shut it off.
You can't shut it off, but you're sitting there going, this is so gay.
The guy had like a glass penis in his hand or something, and he's like, this is the one I like to call the twist and shout.
The twist and shout.
You remember that one? And he's grabbing it, he's twisted it, and they're all like trying it out, sitting in the circle, like, oh God.
Steven, I must say I did not see that one.
You didn't see that one?
No.
Oh man.
So, all right, bro. All right. Thank you.
Great show, guys.
All right, how about the one where all the guys go to this place where they can dress like women and learn how to, like, totally dress like a girl, and then their graduation is a night out on the town, and they all go out. I swear it was like 8 guys and 1 woman that helped them get all dressed up, walking down the street, and they were all like, you know, and we're very proud and happy with the way we look, and I think we're very beautiful.
You don't have the right voice, though.
Oh, yeah.
We're very proud and look beautiful.
You know, it's nice to go out and look feminine.
Right.
For a night, I feel like I'm a woman. I feel like a woman. I look like a woman. I think I'm beautiful.
And they go to this restaurant, and all the guys are just looking like, oh, my God, it's a bunch of guys. Then, of course, they take them to some place, you know, like the Limelight, where it doesn't matter or something.
All right. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
And more to come. Stay there.
When callers call up, you treat them like, you know, good people. You don't talk down to them.
Hey, you. Jesus Christ, shut up. You idiot. You're such a loser. Hey, you. What a retard. You're high. What are you, stupid? Hey, you.
The Opie and Anthony Show. 102.7 WNEW.
Moving our way through another fine radio show. Thanks for joining us today. We definitely appreciate it. We've had a very busy show. Got to thank Ivory from the WWF for stopping by.
Yeah.
Vince Center to make good with us.
Vince sending his people.
Sending his hot piece of ass.
Yeah. To the Opie and Anthony Show. He knows. He knows the power we wield. And I mean the collective we. Us and you. Yes.
Well, they still got to make it up to our listeners. They made it up to us.
Yeah, they certainly did. My God.
If you weren't tuning in earlier, the WWF had a surprise for us today at 2:30. So we're like, wow, it must be Vince himself.
Mm-hmm.
To kneel down and kiss our feet.
Right.
Yes, you are.
But no.
He sent the lovely and talented Ivory.
The beautiful Ivory came bearing gifts from the WWF.
She was funny. She was intelligent. She was beautiful. Hot.
Yeah.
She is so hot in person, it's not even funny.
And she seems like a very fun gal.
Yeah, it seems like the type of girl you could go, hey, Ivory, you want to grab a few drinks after the show? Just get snotted.
Yeah.
I think she would go for it in a second.
Maybe pound that tight ass.
Well, the big surprise was she came in and offered I and Rick a trip to WrestleMania in California in April.
Yeah.
So who are we to say no?
Yeah, so they're flying us out to see WrestleMania live in Anaheim.
And before you guys, call us sellouts and stuff, please remember that it's for the good of the show.
It's for the show. We're going to be working out there. We're trying to rig it so we can broadcast live from Jay Moore's house.
We're going to try to broadcast from Jay Moore's house. We're going to have all sorts of war stories.
Yeah.
We'll be coming back with tons and tons of stories to tell you guys.
Cool.
And they got some things in the works for our listeners as well, okay?
Yeah, we said we want to, make good with our listeners, too.
Right. But it was funny because Vince just knows us.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if he sent Luna or Mae Young, but he sends,
or even one of the guys.
Well, one of the guys, but he sends the hot piece of ass.
Yeah.
How are we going to be mad anymore at that point? She's got the jumpsuit on, what does she call it?
Her little,
Austin Powers
jumpsuit.
Yeah, the Austin Powers jumpsuit with the boobs just sticking out.
Zipper right up the front. Right,
she even told us that she has a mohawk.
Yeah, she keeps it all shaved. Told us we're going to Raw tonight.
Yeah, they gave us really good tickets for Raw tonight. We're going to be right behind the announce table if you're going.
We got to do some goofy stuff. I want to try to throw a rolled up paper ball into JR's hat. It's going to be my goal tonight when it's on camera.
You might be about 3 feet away from him, though.
I'll just place it there then. I don't care.
Yeah. So.
Goddamn, get your paper out of my hat. He's trying to hit you, JR.
Well, the phones are working pretty well today, so let's continue on this one. Michelle, what's up?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good. Hey.
Good. No, I just wanted to comment. I seem to be the only girl who's calling in about real sex. Like, I don't think anyone else is admitting that they even watch it except guys.
You get all horned up watching that?
No, but it's funny. I mean, sometimes it's erotic, too. But
yeah?
I don't think any girls, like, even care to admit that they'd even watch it.
I must say it's more funny than erotic.
Yeah, it has, because it's like sometimes you end up watching a bunch of dirty hippies on,
Because some of the things they discuss is just like, come on.
Yeah,
Who's
it's a little out there. But it's funny, though. I mean, you got to watch it.
Every time it's on, I have to watch the entire episode.
Oh, definitely. It's the new one on, which is Saturday?
I don't even know it. I don't even want to know. Because it's one of those nice surprises when you're just flipping around the TV and all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is on tonight? Cool.
Oh, look, it's a naked girl.
Just when you thought there was nothing on TV. So I don't even want to know, because that's part of the fun, is just being surprised.
And what's the first thing you do when you do tune in there and see? It's like, oh, naked. Oh,
yeah.
You look at the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I just missed 5 minutes.
Right.
Or sometimes you look and go, oh, no.
Isn't that
it's over in a minute.
Like, I just missed the whole thing.
I missed it.
Isn't that the worst, no matter what show it is? All of a sudden you flip it on and go, oh, that was on tonight. And you look at the clock, it's like 4 to 11. And you're like, oh, man, I missed it. I get so pissed.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, hopefully it'll be on soon. I don't know if it's supposed to be on this weekend. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, honestly, I think it is Saturday or Friday. I don't know. But
that was always a good laugh.
What's your favorite Real Sex episode, Michelle?
God, it's so funny. I haven't seen him in a long time. I don't even remember. Like, I haven't watched it in a couple months because I haven't even seen a new one in a while. Like, that was the latest one in a long time.
Right.
And I haven't even watched. They don't repeat it that much.
No.
Which is weird, You'd think they would.
The best part, too, is when they talk to the drunk broads down in the Village, or it looks like the Village or something. In between Real Sex, Take 32, and they discuss their sex lives.
I love when they go up to the couples, you mean?
Yeah, and they're all giggly because they just came from, like, Paisano, and they've had
We're totally
a ton of wine.
To be on Real Sex.
Yeah. So.
Oh, definitely.
Well, thank you, Michelle.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Let's go to John. John is claiming that he's had 32 orgasms in an hour. John.
Really?
Hello?
John, you've had 32 orgasms in an hour.
That's absolutely true.
32?
That's more than one every...
32 complete orgasms.
1 every 2 minutes.
Let me do my math.
How the hell did you pull that off?
Less than one every 2 minutes, yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
Hey, man, let me tell you, I was with you.
You probably did pull it off.
Yeah, come on.
Girl, it was unreal.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
I'll come down there and demonstrate for you.
No, that's okay. weren't you, like, coughing dust at the end?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You can't do it every 2 minutes.
That's
It's impossible.
Well,
32 times every 2 minutes.
Real Sex claimed during that sex convention a guy did it 46 times in an hour.
I'm not believing that either.
46.
I don't believe
Look at John, 40. John, I'm looking at you, 32.
I was really tired after that, man.
I'd be happy with 3 in an hour. Maybe push out 4. Possibly. Yeah, that's it. Gotta pace yourself.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, John.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
You're talking no recoup time in between.
If you do 32 in an hour?
If you do 32 in an hour, and no recoup time, and you have to be able to produce product again in every 2 minutes.
Maybe if
it seems impossible.
Maybe if you tie it off.
I think they're doing
that technique we learned where you tie it off with a scarf.
Oh, I think they're calling things orgasms that aren't true male orgasms. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he twitched. There's one. You know? I'm not buying that.
Yeah, someone's got to explain that one to us because it just doesn't seem possible.
I mean, you let it fly. You know, you need some recoup time at least to make some more stuff.
Right. Chris, what's going on?
Yeah, I want to know, did you guys see that Real Sex episode where the woman made a mold of her private parts?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh, you were just talking about that?
Yeah, they get her all excited, then they dump the load in.
And then she was handing them out to all a bunch of people when they were, having a little bit of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, that's all I got.
All right, thank you.
Take it easy.
Yeah, we discussed that one. That was a good one. Let's go to Keith. Keith, what's going on?
What's going on, O&A? How you doing?
How you doing?
You guys catch the Islander game this weekend?
Let me
get what happened there.
Wait. Can I start? And I'll let you say what you want to say. I tuned in the Islanders. They were having an old-timers game. When is someone going to buy the Islanders and make them competitive again? This is driving me nuts. I couldn't believe it. I mean, the attendance at the Islander games this year absolutely blows, okay? We all know that by now. They had an old-timers game where they brought back pretty much everyone that was involved with the Stanley Cups. Yep. And they announced the attendance as 6,000 people for the game. They can't even get people into the Coliseum when they bring back all the guys that won the Stanley Cups.
Wow.
And I know
That's sad.
And if they're announcing 6,000, you know they beefed up those numbers. It was probably half that. That is just pathetic.
Yeah, there was more Flyer fans than Islander fans anyway.
Yeah, it was all the Islanders that won all the Stanley Cups against like the old Flyers teams. You know, they made one big old-timers team, and no one went. God, that's pathetic. But anyway, you were at the Islander game, this weekend?
Yeah, I wasn't even at the game. I was watching it on TV.
Okay.
I was talking to Clark Gillies in the second period.
I used to caddy for him.
Yeah.
I used to caddy for all those Islanders. Yeah. I know all those guys pretty well. They're great guys, but go ahead.
They got the camera shot of Clark Gillies talking to Howie Rose. All of a sudden they cut away, and there's Kevin Weeks, the goalie, holding a bra up on his goalie stick up in the air, just looking at it with this big smile on his face.
Yeah.
And like Howie Rose, they quick show back, to his face. He doesn't even comment on it. You see his eyes like, whoa, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And they don't say another thing, but I was wondering if you guys knew if that was involved with the radio chick or not. Same white bra from like the Letterman show?
Well, the radio chick is getting a lot of publicity with that Letterman thing, man. But no one's mentioning her name. It's pissing us off. She should get all that credit for throwing that bra on stage at the Letterman show and Kathy Lee putting it on. I don't think she would have talked about it today. I don't think she was part of that one.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear the show.
But obviously she's starting a trend, and we like that here on the show.
Yeah, it was definitely hilarious. Biggest reaction in the Coliseum in 10 years.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm suffering. I'm hurting bad, man. I'm jonesing for a good Islander team. It's been way too long. No, we should start a new trend.
What?
If you go see the Islanders or the Devils or the Rangers, next time one of the good guys, scores a hat trick, you got to throw bras onto the ice.
Bra trick?
Yeah, a bra trick.
Take a cue from the radio chick.
Why not? Throw the bras on the ice next hat trick for one of the good guys.
All right.
Thank you, Keith.
One more quick thing. Hope to see you at the Raw. It's definitely going to be a slobber knocker.
You coming tonight?
I'll be there.
All right, cool.
All right.
We will definitely be there.
All right.
All right, man.
Have fun.
Cool. That Islander stuff pisses me off. And are you a Ranger fan? We don't even discuss hockey much on this show.
Yeah, not much. I'm not very passionate about it, but yeah, I've kind of been an Islander fan. It's just so hard to keep interested after so many years of sucking.
If know what the problem is with the Islanders too. If the current management's not going to care.
Yeah.
Don't expect the fans to care.
Yeah, they don't.
They're trading all the good players away. They don't have a budget.
Yeah.
The Coliseum's falling apart. That
scoreboard's ready to kill them all.
That scoreboard's ready to come down any time. I'd go to the games just to see, the game where the scoreboard falls.
Yeah, that'd be something.
That place is a piece of crap. I've been going there since I was, 5, 6?
Yeah, it's crap. Crappy arena. But no, as far as the Islanders and Rangers go, if either of them got anywhere, I would root for them.
Man, if we had half a team, I'd be discussing hockey every day.
Yeah.
But, it's just an embarrassment. The Ranger fans just eat me alive. Can't even wear the Islander jersey anymore, nothing.
No, that's like,
I used to walk.
You're just marked.
I used to live in the damn jersey and stuff. I can't even do it.
And a lot of people following suit. You don't see, how many of those Islander jackets do you see walking around anymore? No one's wearing them.
None.
They blow.
And don't call us fair weather fans. It's gotten to the point where management just doesn't give a F about the team, so why should we?
Yeah. They went and tried to change the logo for a while. Remember that whole thing?
Right.
Yeah, we'll put the guy from the fish sticks box on the uniforms. That'll be good. The Gorton's a Gloucester fisherman.
All right, there's a guy named Manny that's going to explain the 32 orgasms in an hour.
All righty.
Someone's got to give us a good explanation.
Dr. Manny?
Dr. Manny, you're next on NEW. What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Explain this 32 orgasms.
All right, that 32 orgasms in an hour?
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing. It reminds me of the days when you were in high school and all, where you're talking about your friends about, the longest you did it. I mean, if you're bragging about you did it 32 times in an hour, I mean, that's something to be proud about. Because my longest I did was like 2 hours, and it took me about only 3 orgasms within those 2 hours. That's about it. I mean, if you do it 32 times in an hour.
Can we get a doctor on the phone?
That's that.
Thank you, Dr. Manny.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. What we're trying to say is it's physically impossible. It's got to be.
Yeah, I don't think you're...
32 times in an hour. That's like less than every 2 minutes.
Yeah. That's insane.
One every almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just, for the sake of argument, say 30 in an hour.
Yeah.
That's one every 2 minutes.
No way.
Impossible.
Consistently.
Up
to 30. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. No way. You don't have it in you.
Coos, what's up?
What's up, Bo?
How are you?
Listen, I am a Ranger fan, right? But, I mean, I respect the Islanders as a team. And what happened...
Of course you do.
No, seriously.
All those years we were singing 1940.
Anyway.
Can't even do it anymore.
Listen, what happened was Milbury effed himself because he tried to get rid of every good player so he can unload the team and move them.
Right.
But Gary Bettman stepped in and said, no, you're not moving the team.
Correct.
So he screwed himself.
You're right. That's where it all started.
And, I mean, I'd like to have the better Islander team because the rivalry's gone, It used to be fun watching the fights and the good games. But now it sucks.
Know what is sad about this, too, is because I really do love watching hockey. I have a hard time watching the Rangers just because I'm not, I'm not a fan, But when I used to flip around the TV, when you saw Islanders Rangers, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Now I see it, I'm like, oh, I might see a shift or two, and then I move on to something else. It's just not the same. I'm following the Devils more than the Islanders. That's like sacrilege if you're from Long Island.
See, I'm not from Long Island, but that's why I hate the Islanders. But I live here now. So it's kind of, you hide the jersey when you go outside a little bit. Not anymore, but when I first moved here.
Man, and you brave mothers that used to go to the Coliseum with the Ranger jerseys. You're crazy.
I'll go to the games, but I won't wear any Ranger stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get the quiet cheering, but that's about it.
Right. What's more, the attendance at the Islander games or the audience for the morning show here?
Oh, that's tough.
Isn't that tough?
That's tough. I'd say the morning show.
Yeah.
Changes. Thank you, Coos.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. Let's take a break, Anthony.
All right.
Let's give out some wrestling tickets. The WWF did stop by today, like we said, and they did bring a boatload of tickets for us to give away. So let's give away a pair now, okay?
All right.
Winner receives a pair of tickets to the WWF Saturday, April 15th at the Garden. You could get these before you can buy them, plus a WWF T-shirt. Tickets go on sale for this event Sunday at 10 a.m. through Ticketmaster. 10th caller, 212-757-1027.
Train Wreck Radio.
What's that, a train?
Opie and Anthony, 1027 WNEW.
Pick out the mistake there. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. We got a urologist on the line that wants to explain the 32 orgasms in an hour, Anthony. All right. A lot of our crazy, zany listeners trying to prank us today, so we'll hope that this guy's for real. If not, he got us. Barry, what's up?
Hi, Doctor. The first name is Barry. Dr. Wayne, North Shore Urology Center. Now, here it is. It's doubtful that you can have 32 orgasms, okay? But anything is conceivable. Here's the thing. You asked a question about, about the amount of liquid, okay?
Yes.
Okay, here's the story. There's a certain amount that you can do 2 or 3 times, correct? But after that's finished, the prostrate gland is dry, correct?
Yeah, you start
the what gland?
The prostrate gland is dry.
How come a urologist is saying prostrate and not prostate?
Okay, the gland is dry. When the gland is dry, it doesn't mean you cannot have an orgasm. An orgasm is a muscular contraction, and it doesn't necessarily have to have semen. to have a muscular contraction. If a man loses his prostate gland, you know what happens? He can still have a dry orgasm.
Why is a urologist mispronouncing the word prostate?
Well, it must be because of my lisp.
How do you spell prostate?
It's immaterial. The important thing is what I've said is correct. All right?
Yeah.
Everything else is immaterial. Okay? I mean, if we can nickel and dime it all, it still comes down to the same thing.
Well, Barry, I don't know where you got your medical license. Where did you go to school?
I went to North Shore. Where did I go to school?
Yeah.
New York, NY.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope you have
It's not a bad school. I know, it's best for it. Yeah, it's not a bad school.
Did you see that one round just rip out his prostrate?
There goes his head. Psycho Mark, give me one. He does this around the office all the time.
50 cal. I want to be a door gunner on a Huey.
Get some! Get some!
How can you shoot women and children? It's easy. You just don't lead them as much.
Yvonne, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. We want to know if we can come upstairs and sit on your lap or something.
Jesus.
We're actually on our way to Roarsworth.
Oh, you are? Yvonne.
Yeah?
My girlfriend's here today. Tomorrow.
What?
Come by tomorrow. My girlfriend's here today.
I can't come by tomorrow.
Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday. Any day but today.
Why?
Ixnay on the sitting of the latte.
Why?
His girlfriend's here.
Oh, you're kidding.
Tomorrow, though.
I can't do tomorrow.
I'll thank you tomorrow. You can give me a hug tomorrow.
I'm listening to my...
Just not today.
Okay, can we, come up and sit on someone's lap? What? We have these hot outfits, and nothing's happening.
Tomorrow.
What then?
Mark's out there trying to make so much noise, coughing.
All right, Yvonne, thanks for calling.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Denied.
Of course we can't have that happening here. Who do you think we are? Andrea, what's up?
Hi, O&A. How are you?
Good.
Well, I don't know how anybody could even be proud of admitting that they would do that 32 times in an hour.
Well, if you were going for a record, I'd give it a shot.
Yeah,
that's the only way you could do it.
That's like a dork record. There's nothing to be proud of that.
Well, can we get a real urologist to call us and explain this, or a sexpert, or can we get Laura Korn on the phone? I want to understand this.
Well, I'm not a urologist or anything, but real life says I don't think your girlfriend wants you to say, okay, we're done. Oh, let's do it again. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, true.
No good.
I don't know, though. If you're having 32 in an hour, that means you're getting an hour of action straight through.
Yeah, I know, but
it's kind of like driving a car, stepping on the brakes every 100 yards, but you're still getting there.
And it would seem to me.
It happens.
And it seems to me like it would be like just ramrod, Wait, you wouldn't be able to stop.
Well, it sounds like a personal problem, really.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And then I think the sensitivity in the unit would be so diminished after a few that you wouldn't even be able to get enough sensation to build up for another one, let alone the whole just staying erect portion of the program after so many times. Get out of here. No one does that.
Well, let's seg into what did we learn on the Opie and Anthony show today. 212-757-1027. We have to get out of here in about 10 minutes to go to the garden to see Raw's War. How does Mike Tyson spell prostrate? That's what Tommy from Staten Island wants to know.
B-O-S-T. B-O-U-L. I don't know, but I'll punch you in it. Bend over. I know where it is. It's right up there. I'll put a glove up there. Mother...
Let's play What Did We Learn on the O&A show today? Jay, what's going on? Hopefully we'll have the phones fixed by tomorrow. What's up, Jay?
What's going on? I got a good one.
Okay.
I learned you could do whip-it shots off of the airplane wheels.
Yeah, we learned they were filled with
Nitrogen.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'd just suffocate.
And I got 2 words for you when you're out in the hotels with the WWF.
Yeah.
Room service.
Room service.
Oh, yeah. Mini bar.
All right, you guys suck. Syndication now.
Thank you, Jay. We're losing one of our listeners. Alyssa?
Alyssa, hi.
Alyssa, sorry. Where are you moving to?
No, I'm not moving. I'm going back to work. I've been home for 11 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Where do you work at? You can't listen to us.
no, I work in a really stuffy office.
That's the best place to put Opie and Anthony on.
I would love to. You guys would be great there, but by the time I get out, you guys are just going off.
It makes good water cooler talk. You step up there and it's like, hey, Bob, how's your ass?
I would love to, but I just want to say thanks. You guys have really got me through, my recoup time, and you got me hooked on Sims like crazy.
Yeah, it's a sick game. Well,
it's been really good, and you guys, syndication now and forevermore.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
All right, have a great time tonight.
All right.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. Scott, you're next on WNEW. What's up?
Yeah, I'm 11, and tomorrow I'm having sex ed in school, and I was wondering if you guys could give me some freaky questions to ask the teacher.
That's pretty good. We remember that, the whole sex thing. What, are they separating the guys and the girls, or they do it together?
No, we had it once before, and she's supposed to come back tomorrow, and she was just going to progress a little, because our fat whore math teacher had to come in during it.
But do they separate you from the girls?
No.
In the class? No?
They don't show you the film or nothing?
You see the film where they should say, like...
This is the vagina.
No,
Girls have vaginas. Boys have penises. These should be kept clean at all times. This is called personal hygiene.
No, she drew this crappy drawing of a girl sitting down with her legs open. It was so funny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Never had a teacher do that.
I started breaking out laughing, me and a couple of my friends.
Did the drawing have a triangle or mohawk?
It was just like straight down. I guess it was like a mohawk.
All right, Scott, this is what we can do for you.
Okay.
Because, see, if we talk to you about it directly, then people want to string us up by
it's okay.
by our nuts. So I'm going to hang up with you, and then Aunt and I are going to suggest a few questions, so just listen to the radio.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Scott.
Bye.
This is what he needs, a freaky question to ask his sex ed teacher.
A freaky question. Does the vagina have teeth? Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Ask that one.
Or can a girl get pregnant if she's giving you a Hummer?
Yeah, or if you do her in the keister. That's a good one, too. Ask her that.
What kind of
all serious, straight face.
What kind of babies are born if you do her in the keister?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Will they look like spaz? But we could expand the game now. What did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show? And freaky questions to ask the sex ed teacher tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Scott could go in armed with a bunch of questions. Okay?
Okay.
Today I learned that the Islanders and the morning show at NEW have something in common, and that is that they both suck, and in a few months they will be the only whiteys at the unemployment line. That didn't make any sense. JB from Westfield, New Jersey. I learned that not being able to wah-wah 2 times in a row makes me a weak man compared to a guy who could do it 32 in an hour. Okay? Let's go to Frank. Frank, you're next on NEW. What's up?
Yeah, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I learned that since Opie loves lesbians so much, Stalker Patty went out and got herself a short dyke haircut to appease them.
Ah.
Yeah.
That was a fun part of the show today. Patty did a prison visit today with us. She was only allowed to talk to us through the glass, the 4-inch thick glass.
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get a turkey and cheese sandwich and put it in a Waldbaum's bag, you home ec homo.
You ass, Frank. Thank you.
I thought there was a Dreamweaver coming or a...
Well, no, he's trying to move it around a little. Andre.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
I learned a couple of things. I learned that Ant went from being a full-time pothead to shooting up speedballs into his eyes.
Very good. So the retina.
And right into the retina. And I also learned that line 3 sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have it fixed. Watch, I'll go to line 3 next now.
Over and out, Dreamweaver.
There it is.
Yeah.
Andrew, see? Line 3 sucks.
Wow.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys. I got a quick congratulations to Butchie on getting into Time Magazine this week.
Yeah, a few instant feedbacks coming in that Butchie from the Radio Chick show, the whole Bra incident, made it into Time Magazine.
Yeah, there's a quick little article in the back of the book, of the magazine.
Wow, that's cool.
I'll read it real quick if you guys want.
Yeah, hit it.
All right, this is a great change for me, said Regisless Kathy Lee Gifford. Sorry, guys. Subbing last week for David Letterman. I get to sit in for a cranky, overprayed prima donna instead of one. Bleh.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. Oh. First, now we got to ask you some questions. How old are you?
15.
Okay, where do you go to school?
Riverdale High School.
Riverdale High School. And are you in remedial English?
No, actually, I'm one of the top kids in my class.
You're one of the top kids in the class.
Listen, let me explain.
3 words for you. Hooked on phonics.
Opie, you're a queer man.
Working for me.
Hold on.
Working for me. Where's the Brian Regan?
Hooking on phonics.
Damn,
Working for me.
I got to bring in the Brian Regan
All right,
studio.
guys,
He does a
hold
whole
on,
bit on
listen for a
hooked
sec.
on
I'm reading
phonics.
this for like 2 million people. You expect me not to be nervous?
All right, take 2.
All right, now, just
Andrew.
Just read it like
Here
you
we
were
go.
at your Riverdale High School.
Okay. This is a great change for me, said Regisless Kathy Lee Gifford, subbing last week for David Letterman. I get to sit in for a cranky prima donna instead of sitting next to one. But seriously, Gifford's patter was interrupted by a lingerie-throwing heckler who instructed the free and easy Gifford to put on a bra. She did, retorting, put on a jockstrap, guys. You got a picture of her with the bra on.
Oh, cool.
And that made Time Magazine.
Yes, it did, in the people section in the back.
Very good. Thank you, Andrew.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
Over and out. Down to dust.
All right. Congrats to the Radio Chick. That prank is all over the place, and she was a little bummed today, because she's not getting any credit for it, and it's making all the magazines. It's been all over the news.
It does suck when you do something and don't get credit for it. I mean, hell.
Yeah, but we hope all you guys are checking out the Radio Chick show at this time. She's really working her ass off. That stunt put her on the map in our eyes, without a doubt, right, Ant?
Yeah.
She's got bigger balls than us. We wouldn't have been able to do that, Butchie and her, so. But she was kind of bummed, because everyone is talking about this. It's making all the magazines.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't say Radio Chick or nothing, but. What? Did I miss something?
He's holding up a little sign over there.
Debbie, what's up?
What's up?
How are you, Debbie?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Listen, you know what I learned on the show today?
What?
That Yvonne's going to come over tomorrow the next day and give one of you a Hummer. Listen, she forgot to ask you about the tickets. We're on our way to Roy's War.
Oh, it's you guys again.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah.
But listen, we got tickets. 3 guys. I won them because I wanted to escort you guys to the cafe that night. Remember? So you gave them to me because your brother Darren couldn't have tickets.
Right.
So, but I thought the tickets were going to be really good, and we looked really good tonight, and they're like section 300.
That was a good one.
What's up with that high lob?
I know. I'm doing the high volley.
Behind the back. Oh, damn it.
What are you
All right, a little faster. Hold
Down
on.
the line. Ah, damn.
Kind of petered out by the net.
Thank you, Debbie.
What? Was there someone on the phone? So engrossed in ping pong.
Let's go to TJ. TJ, you're next on NEW. What's up?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
I learned that for free tickets to California, even 2 radio whores like you can get on the air by 2 o'clock.
We're on the air every day.
Wow. This guy listens much too closely.
What? TJ, we're on every day at 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like the Mike Tyson bit.
Yeah, we're always on it,
Sex
too.
Therapist again.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that one in a while. Maybe a little Metallica with the orchestra. I haven't heard that in a while.
Come on, we're on the air every day at 2. Working hard for you guys.
All right, guys. Hey, I checked out American Beauty this weekend. Great flick.
You haven't seen that before?
No, I hadn't. It was just re-released in the theater, surprisingly enough, for a Saturday night. It was sold out.
I love that freaking
movie,
man.
Yeah, definitely.
That should win the Academy Award Best Picture this year.
And Kevin Spacey definitely for Best Actor.
Unbelievable,
he was
right?
hilarious in that movie.
Yeah, there were so many good things going on in that damn movie.
Absolutely. All right, guys, have a good one. Enjoy Raw.
Thank you.
Later.
Yeah, we got to freaking get out of here for that.
Yeah.
Billy, what's going? Line 3.
Yeah.
Line 3. Billy. Billy.
Hello.
Billy.
Oh, Billy Baroo. Billy Baroo. Billy. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Billy? Billy!
Billy. Billy.
We're talking to you.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Hey, listen, I learned today that the QVC guy is selling Daryl Strawberry's crack pipe.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Be dialing.
All right, syndication now.
All right, yeah, Strawberry suspended for the entire year. A tragedy. A true American tragedy.
Yeah.
Kenny, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Great.
Yeah, you guys got a great show, man. Listen, I was listening earlier today, and I just wanted to say I'm going to Raw tonight, and I'm going to have a sign that says, Ivory's got a mohawk.
Yeah, someone's got to get that sign on TV tonight. She did tell us she has a mohawk.
Yeah.
Very good.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Keep it going, guys.
All right. Let's go to Chuck. We're only a couple more minutes left here. Chuck?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, Chuck. How you doing?
You got to get the kid to ask his teacher what kind of exercises you got to do to have 32 orgasms in an hour.
Ooh, that's not a bad question to ask the sex ed teacher.
You know, maybe weightlifting a little clean and jerk or something.
Very good. Thank you, Chuck.
Bye.
What was the name of the Monty Python movie where, like, they were doing the sex ed class and he brings his wife in? John Cleese brings his wife in and proceeds to bang her right on the front desk.
I don't remember.
Was that in the Meaning of Life, right? God, Meaning of Life is so freaking funny. Remember that? And he's like, you know, step-by-step instructions right in front of the kids. And they were horrified.
I don't remember that part.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah.
What? Glenn.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? Thanks for picking me up. You guys are great.
Thanks.
Listen, the little kid could ask his teacher, because I've seen this happen. I work in a school. Little kid says, physics teacher, he says, my mom told me if you put your mouth down there that my teeth will rot out. Dude?
So should he ask that question?
What? Yeah, should he ask that question? That's a good one, man.
All right, Glenn.
That stumped the teacher a hard time. She was telling the whole faculty in the teacher's room, there was a big laugh about it.
Yeah.
You don't think that's good, huh?
No, it was absolutely hilarious.
Well, blow me up, Tom.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss that. All right, thanks, Glenn.
Love it.
Hey, how about we take you out Columbine style? There you go. Little homage, tribute to the late Tom Likas. A couple more days. Can work out the contract at the most. 2 more days, I believe. Okay. We gotta work out the fine print in the new contract for the new guys. No. Hey. Goodbye.
What?
I don't know.
Bob, what's up?
Hey, I learned that everybody has their price.
Shut up, Bob. Come on. You wouldn't take a free trip to L.A.?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
You guys got your price.
All right, thank you.
Pretty easy.
Thank you, Bob.
He almost sounds angry.
He's okay. I think with that, we gotta leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
All right, can we give away something? What do you want to give away?
Horse.
Yeah, let's give away this. This is the funniest promotion we've done since moving back to New York.
What is it? Giant Pop-Tart?
How many can we give away? 4. The next 4 people that call are going to receive a spot on the Budweiser WNEW party bus to Mountain Creek Sunday with Ben and Psycho Mark.
Oh, on the drunk bus.
On the drunk... And a guest?
Yeah,
so you could bring your best pal to hang out with Ben and Psycho Mark. Everyone that's winning this trip to Mountain Creek with Budweiser and NEW.
Yeah.
It's like everything's taken care of. Skiing and everything. No one wants to ski. They just want to hang out with Ben and Psycho Mark and get really, really drunk and high.
Who wouldn't?
So we'll take the next 4 callers to win this. You got to be 21 or older, okay?
Dude, I mean, there's going to be people going, dude, like, why is it cold? Why is it so cold? It's a ski trip.
Right.
Why'd you take us where there's snow? It's a ski trip. Skiing? I didn't know nothing about that. I just want to party with you two.
I haven't been to Mountain Creek in a long time. Do they have a good bar up there?
Yeah, Big Lodge.
Big Lodge? Okay. Because I have a feeling most of these people are going to be hanging with you guys right at the bar there.
Yeah.
All right. The next 4 callers receive a spot on the Budweiser NEW party bus to Mountain Creek this Sunday, with Ben and Psycho Mark. If you can't go, please don't call and let someone else win, okay?
Yeah.
212-757-1027 is the phone line. Look for Spaz tonight with O&A flags tonight at the WWF event at the Garden. The flags are courtesy of Al at ApolloFlags.com, Anthony.
Would love to see a bunch of O&A show-related signs at Raw tonight. That would be nice.
And we'll be there, so if you see us, come by and say hi, please. No. We don't mind at all. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, too, all right?
Yep. Opie and Anthony, those guys are lightweights. I can drink them both under the table.